goodness, where do I start with this clown? We are indeed going to be talking about Yada Awakening. It's it is a lot for us to talk about this, that, and the third, but Yada's not the only scammer we're going to talk about today. We also going to talk about his scamming wife, if you can call her that. So I'm gonna be getting some stuff from IG. I'm gonna be getting some stuff from Instagram. Um, Pull up, whatever you need to do. Let's get it. Let's start here with the THPP network.
There's DNA, then there's heavy duty DNA.
I'm embarrassed, I'm ashamed, I'm hurt, but I know I'll make it through. I've tried everything. Yeah, everything. I'm here getting the rest of my stuff.
Is anybody surprised that this panda bear to the fifth power, a neutron bomb level pander, has accusations of putting his hands on his significant other?
Hell
If you
no.
were to never speak to Yada again, ever again, what would you tell him?
That place don't make me cry, but I tried everything, but I have to choose myself, and I have to protect our babies.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but hasn't he already been to jail for the exact same thing?
The fact that people still think that the Yada guy is not beating on his wife and he got two wives is crazy to me. Because it's just been so much proof on the internet.
Baby, his wife, Asia Yada, came out and said that she's been experiencing domestic violence after being 8 weeks postpartum. So to hear that his wife was getting abused, bruises all around the face and neck and eye area, it's looking very bad for his following.
We told y'all all these frauds, Derek Jackson, Tommy Duns, y'all, they all be frauds. They're grifters. Eventually, it always comes out. But as long as telling you whatever you want to hear, y'all going. Y'all eating it up. And I don't feel sorry when anything happens to them, their wives or their girlfriends, because they be right there complicit and allowing those men to scam these women. Going along with this fake relationship, acting like they're getting spoiled and all this type of shit. Whole time, both of them scamming y'all.
And it's the same one queen give you $25,000 just a date. Queen, or I gotta give you $250,000 a year to have a baby. My queen, this and my queen that. All of that cabbage. This is the same person who we exposed over a year and a half ago for placing hands, not an anointed type, on his significant other. And guess what? The lovely ladies of the community, they told us we were tripping. They called me all types of names. They said I was jealous, but what they didn't do is listen. And look where it got you.
If he says he wants you, make him pay $50,000. And if he can't afford $50,000,
And here's the thing, I called out Yada Awakening years ago, and then nobody listened. I told y'all this dude was using the same playbook of Derek Jackson, but on different scale. I've been told y'all this, but yet y'all women love to be scammed. Let's continue.
up front, set up a payment plan. If he says, hello, what's your name? 50,000.
Oh yes, we're gonna take a trip down memory lane for the Panda Bear's most panderous of hits.
250,000 a year. So if anything happens, she feels disrespected, I done something out of the character that she doesn't approve of, she has a safety net. And that 250,000 doesn't go to nothing but her in a bank account that I have no access to. Real men want to see you succeed.
I might be a little slow, but apparently, according to you and what you've been preaching, she's going to be able to keep 250K. A matter of fact, why don't you go on and double it up? Nah, triple it up. Let her walk away with 750K, almost a cool $1 million, because you dropped out of your character doing what you wasn't supposed to do.
So you believe in keeping your assets, like she has a bank account that you have no access to. Does that mean you have that as well?
No. My money is her money, and her money is her money.
Well, that's interesting because on the bottom of her Instagram post, she said that she started a GoFundMe. Why would she have to start a GoFundMe if she had all of that money?
Inconceivable! Hey, can you cook me some food? 50,000. Hey, I got problems going on. 50,000. You're not playing wife to no man that cannot show you that he has husband characteristics.
And we know this lady was your shining star, your northern lights. We understand that she was supposed to be everything to you. And you, sir, you were supposed to be the man with the backbone and the plan to hold it up, and you couldn't do it. So you absolutely know what's going on now, right?
I feel like pandering to women is the most profitable business in the U.S. right now. I feel like you need a lot of women to keep them single. It's the most profitable thing you can do in this country because single women spend a lot of money, and women in relationships usually spend their money on their kids.
He's right, you know.
And what I learned is you can't tell them the truth because it's against the agenda, and that's usually when people get mad at you and want to cancel you because you're being honest.
You see, one thing that we recognized was Cat Daddy was full of it. It was all a grift. The men knew that it was a grift over and over again because we understand the number one way to make money, the number one way to sell things, to sell your courses, to sell your products is to pander to women. And this guy had it down pat.
My wife left me, but how can I blame her? I introduced her into a better version of myself. And she told me she's not coming back. My old version tried to love her as if she was the same woman I met 10 years ago.
No, my guy, your wife left you because you kept putting ooh-wee knots all up on her forehead.
My new version understands she's evolved. So my love must evolve as well. Because the things she needed 10 years ago ain't the same needs now.
I absolutely believe.
And here's something I will never understand. How can y'all women believe in that bullshit? How? How can y'all women believe in this bullshit that Yada was spitting out to y'all? How?
That he could have very well beat that woman. I even believe that he could have been a person who was mean, was hateful, all of those things. But what if he changed though? Because a lot of his content, he talks about the way that his life was transformed. And this is the reason why he does now preach the message that he preaches.
Well, how about 8 years ago you got arrested for the same thing? How about 7 years ago when you did it again? How about you stop with all of this cabbage? See, I know the whole routine. You take these slow movies in front of this big house that you probably don't even own, and if you do own it, you're just leasing it. And if you're not leasing it and you do own it, it's just from grifting the community. And you take this long picture talking about how you've changed and how you evolved and how you have to pander and bow down to your women, knowing that the women who support you are going to give everything they can. Man, you might as well be a prosperity preacher because it's the same old grift, the same old enticement, the same beautiful lies, except this one is a little more diabolical because we already knew what you were about and you already had a record, but the blind leading the blind, following the blind because of the blind will get fooled all the time.
And the goals and dreams she had 10 years ago ain't the same goals and dreams now. The new version of me understands this. He provides better.
That's right. He provides doohickeys and oops upside your heads over and over and over again.
He must be a provider, he must be a leader, and he must be able to sacrifice for you. Because what a man invests in, a man appreciates. If this man can buy that old car outside for $60,000 with high mileage that keeps falling apart, he can pay $50,000 for you.
It's so hard to tell if somebody has money too or not.
You know what I'll tell you? Date them all, but keep your vagina to yourself.
Okay. That's not what you want. Yeah, she's already on a
He is so full of shit. This dude here, man, is so full of shit. And the women are too stupid to see it.
But listen to what I'm saying to you. Date them all, but keep your vagina to yourself. Because the one that's just playing with you, he's not gonna last. He's gonna show. Because he's gonna move you on to the next one.
Okay. What if you would be like, you want to sleep with me? $50,000.
Thanks.
Because that's advice you would give, right?
Hey, no, listen.
Wow. What if that conversation?
Bro, ain't that prostitution? If you want to sleep with me, $50,000. Ain't that prostitution? And ain't transactional dating the same thing as prostitution? It's it's just a question.
Like what would that conversation Like he asked me to do it, and then
It's funny. It's funny. No, because I told my sisters this. If a dude wants to date you, 50,000,
Yeah.
50,000 off
like in
top.
cash or
No, if they can't afford a payment plan.
Shut your stupid ass up.
Open a Chime checking account in 2 minutes, and we'll spot you up to $200. Apply now.
No, if they can't afford a payment plan.
Shut your stupid ass up. So let me just point out that at this point right here in the grift, all of the ladies of the community who supported this clown was all fine with being commoditized, all fine with being reduced down to transactional. Just think about it.
This is why there's so many broken homes. Because we tell these women to be loyal to men that aren't loyal to them. And they try. And they don't waste 10 years of their life.
Did that man say broken homes or broken bones?
I'm telling you. In the name of God, the most gracious, the most merciful, strengthen us, guide us, protect us, shield us, and lead us to the best version of ourselves.
But the most hilarious thing is that the ladies of the community will hold this individual up as somebody that you should have paid attention to, somebody that when they paid attention to him and they were fooled, they didn't see past the facade because he said all the right things. They fell in love with what their ears heard and not in love with their eyes seen.
Women do fall in love with words.
Okay, yeah, I will give you that because I will let someone love bomb the hell out of me.
Okay.
So, and I'm a pretty smart woman, but I don't know. When someone's saying the right things, you can get me for like a week.
Even men know women fall in love with their ears. Stop falling for what he says and start watching what he does.
And 50,000 is a low number. But ladies, listen, he still has to take care of you from head to toe and pay every single bill because your money is your money and his money is your money.
But now, see, I'm quiet. The queens is quiet now. So since they fell in love with him saying all the right things, they will turn around and accuse and blame and demonize the next man who comes up to them saying that, hey, I can't trust you because of this guy. A matter of fact, a lot of the ladies will put this entire thing on all black men. Men who work hard, men who do the right thing, men who have never abused their wives or their girlfriends or their significant other. And they'll boil us all down to this antidote because they fell for the beautiful lies that this person was telling them. But just like Kevin Samuel said, it's not our fault that you fall for felons and butt kickers.
Oh, so you pick whoopers and felons. I'm not gonna let you get on here and talk about what black men are not when you pick and dudes that whoop and are felons. No, no, you had 20 million to pick from. Just because you fell for the okey doke, I'm not saying that you deserve that somebody go oops upside your head several times, and I'm not saying that every lady in the community absolutely didn't understand what was going on here. Some ladies, when they seen the proof, they got far away from this grifter. However, not enough of them was vocal. Not enough of people just stood up and looked at it and said, "Hey, what this guy's saying is too good to be true."
And it's one of those moments where it reminds you that everything that glitters ain't gold. And I'm not taking away from the fact that this woman was abused, that she did everything to hold her family together. But think about moments that they went viral for her husband, paying her $250,000 a year and $150,000 for each pregnancy, and she has the house and the cars. But yet, he's treating her like trash.
And even this young lady, as grounded as she's talking, can't understand. If he was lying about taking care of her, lying about not putting his hands on her, he's probably lying about the money. Don't you understand? It's all a facade. And this is the thing that we were trying to say. We were saying, dude's a cornball, pack you up. We were telling him that he had to get out of here, that it was just absolutely ridiculous. Nobody's doing this at all. Just think about this. Bill Gates isn't saying that I'm going to give my wife $250,000 for a kid. No, if you're with me, you're with me. And you get to live the fruits of the labor. But, ma'am, you just don't get money for doing stuff that everybody else does for free. Just think about this. Beautiful women all over the world are happy without getting $250,000, but you think that you're so special. You feel that you're so special that you moved this rich man to move heaven and earth to give you extra money for doing something that you could do naturally. That doesn't cost you anything to do it except from your body, of course. So it doesn't make sense. But see, these are the things that people want to believe. You believe that you're so valuable, you're so gullible, that millions of women all over the country will follow this fellow over and over again because he's telling you what you want to hear. You want to believe it. You want to fall down the rabbit hole to the sunken place, and you don't understand the truth is that it was never that way in the first place.
And I would much rather them have both parents alive than to one be in the hospital with something terminal or one of us not to be here. So I'm praying for you though.
You see, this man's core competency is mental manipulation. His core competency is a grift to get you to think that everything that he says is absolutely correct and everybody can do everything that he says. Do you understand how ridiculous it is to tell somebody that if they want to date you, they got to give you $25,000? You're not even looking at the top 20% of men in the world. You're looking at the top 1% of men in the world, and they don't want you. A top 1% is not sitting around saying, oh, I wonder what Keisha's doing with her 3 kids. Let me change her life. Nobody's saying that. Nobody is thinking about that.
And if you're not pulling in at least $1 billion a week, you should stop trying to date these women because they deserve better. They deserve to go to 5-star restaurants on the first date.
And you're a damn idiot.
That should be mandatory.
You're a fucking idiot.
The tab shouldn't be no lower than $2,000.
What?
As a man, you should at least spend over $2,000 on a woman on the first date.
But I got to keep it a buck with you. Did any of you really believe this? How could the ladies be in the comment section saying that this is what a real man is? Oh, Lord, let me find a man like that. It's like as soon as somebody tells you this fantastic fantasy, you're going to fall right into it. So, polite savages, do we have another Derek Jackson clone? Another simply temptatious simpleton? Simply for the simpleton? Or Jackson. Is it all over for him? If you like commentary like this, go on and hit the playlist right here. And for our last offering on Yada Awakens, hit it right here. And as always, thank you for watching the Tip Network. Follow us on all social media outlets and ask yourself one burning question. Can you handle the tip? Boom. We're out.
We found true happiness.
Let me show you how easy it is to sell your old camera gear to Adorama. Just enter your gear on our website and you'll get an instant quote for the value. Then just accept it and we'll send you a free UPS shipping label. If you don't have any packaging material at home, they have a selection you can purchase in the store. And if you're really busy, you can even pay a charge for them to package your gear for you. Then just pull up the shipping label on your phone, show it to the clerk, and they'll take care of the rest. Now I just wait for them to inspect the gear and get back to me with a final offer. If I refuse, they send the shipment back, and if I accept, I get paid the amount and we're done. It really is as simple as that. So
they are going, it's pretty much a wrap. I don't know how he survives this because he built this audience on trying to appeal to women. And now since he has an overwhelmingly female following, they turned on him real quick. This is him. You can see him in the green shirt, you know, with the big oversized hat, the big oversized baseball cap. You know, this is, oh, they spraying this. But don't sit up in here and act like you just a powerless human being and you a grown-ass motherfucking woman. Not only that, number one. Number two, you chose to be in a relationship with this man who literally put you in a submissive position.
Talk to him, CJ.
This is what you get, bro. Like, now you a family man, but you a fake, a phony, a fraud. And we gonna show you, we gonna expose your fraud ass.
What's up, YouTube? JB Reacts back in with another video. Now today we're going to be reacting to Coach Greg Adams expose Yada Awakening for allegedly putting hands on his wife. But this is what happens when you lead with pandering to women. The first was Derek Jackson. Now you got Yada Awakening. But Coach Greg is pretty fair because he's not only going at Yada, he's holding Yada's wife accountable as well for her actually being in a relationship with this guy after all the videos that she posted trying to expose him. Coach Greg pulled all the receipts, but I'm going to let y'all be the judge of that. Make sure I like the video, hack the video, comment below. Without further ado, let's dive into the content.
All right, Yada Awakening. Yada Awakening, guys. Yada Awakening is an individual that has taken the internet by storm based on him selling women a dream. All right, he's Derek Jackson 2.0. And you guys have all seen this guy right here. This guy is a reformed Pookie. He's a Pookie, and I'm going to show you that he's a Pookie. He admits to being a Pookie, so I'm not trying to discredit him. He also admits to have grown out of Pookiness and become a real man and actually being in a relationship where he sponsors these women and give them big payouts, buys them push gifts, all right, gives them allowances that are obscene amount of allowances, $20,000 a month, $200,000 a month.
Like
he actually reformed from Pookie to selling some sort of anti-cancer juice or some shit like that. You know them niggas, them Dr. Zebby niggas. Yeah. You know them spiritual clean out your stomach niggas. You know, you got to clean out your intestines. You got to get the, clean out your stomach. You got to do your calcification of your lymph nodes, these niggas start sounding intelligent. You got to clean out your system and you got to do a whole clean out your gut and watch all the poisons and, they put some shit in the water and then the worms come out. And then they tell you.
I'll say this. A lot of that stuff is I'm not gonna say a lot of it. It is beneficial to clean out your gut, all those mixtures and drinks or whatnot, the tinctures that they use. But here's the thing about it: there's gonna be an influx of that stuff online. So people are gonna be acting like they're reinventing things when they really not. They really repackaging a lot of the same things. A lot of the practices you can actually do at your own home, but the knowledge is definitely beneficial though.
Don't eat nothing but goat and lambs. These niggas, you know what I mean? Juices and berries. Don't eat nothing but grape skin juices. Juice all your meals. All these niggas. You know who I'm talking about? These niggas right here, and they sell their elixirs, and goofy ass. And people be like, "Yeah, I done cleaned out my gut. I done a 8-day juice cleanse, and I lost 11 pounds." These goofy ass niggas. All right, it's crazy ass niggas. Let me go ahead and go to his site. Yada Awakening. Anton Daniels did debate this guy. And he goes by Minister. All right. Minister Yada Awakening. People have called him a simp. I hate to throw that word around, but
to a degree.
I don't think he's a simp. He's just a scammer, if you will. And I say that allegedly. He alleges to be a Sufi minister.
What is a Sufi minister?
What?
That's different.
Whatever that is. What is a Sufi minister?
Yeah,
some
what
African
is that?
bull that they made up. He claims to be a biochemist. I'm pretty sure if you look up his resume or his education, highly likely you might not come up with anything. I'm just gonna guess.
Nah, he ain't
I'm just
no
guessing.
biochemist.
Then you have creator of the #1 selling Apple of Eve. Apple of Eve, transforming health and relationships. Apple of Eve, like what is that? All right. Okay, Apple of Eve.
Yeah,
okay, so let's see
that?
here. Let's go down. I'm going to show you a video he recently posted because I do follow him just to see what he out here talking about. It says this is who Yada Awakening was 20 years ago. And let me show you.
Damn. Oh, he looked.
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
sorry. So this is him.
YN
You can see him in the green shirt, with the big oversized nigga hat, the big oversized baseball cap. This is they spraying niggas. All right, that's Hassan Campbell, bull. That's not Hassan Campbell.
I've never heard somebody call it an oversized nigga cap. It's crazy.
But with the sunglasses on the indoors, as I'm wearing right now. All right, trigger niggas, wrist iced up. There he is right there.
YN
He was a scamming nigga, a pookie. He was a pookie. And there's another big oversized hat nigga with fake jewelry. Trust me, I know. Oversized diamonds, fake camera on, fake Dipset nigga right here. All right, over there posing, yeah, or like you rapping. Oh, now he's this. Now he's a goof ass nigga showing teeth,
Niggas always gotta show they teeth.
And so this is what he calls growth. And of course, I am a fan of men and their growth. You know what I mean? Now he out here a family man, nigga. Now you a family man, but you a fake, a phony, a fraud.
Yeah.
You a fraud ass nigga. You know what I mean? And we gonna show you. We gonna expose your fraud ass, nigga. You gonna expose your fraud ass. But this nigga just a scamming ass nigga. Gang.
See, you never gonna remove who the person actually is. You look at how Yada was, all that.
You like YouTube, you love YouTube Premium. I'm Destroying, and with YouTube Premium, I get ad-free videos, offline downloads, and so much more. Make sure y'all try YouTube Premium for 2 months free at youtube.com/premium. Trial eligibility varies, terms apply, and cancel anytime.
At Vistaprint, we know you've got that idea for your business, like the trade show or the second location. But once that idea's on signage, giveaways, and apparel, it's so happening. Print your possible with code NEW20 for 20% off your first order at Vistaprint.com.
You're still the same guy, even in the dress clothes, man. You never remove the wolf from the wolf. The wolf can just transform and present himself as a better sheep. See, that's why women need to understand exactly like who people are from the core. See, this is who he was from the core, but let's continue with Coach Greg breakdown.
Nigga, throwing up gang signs. You just a pookie ass nigga, and everybody has time to grow. This nigga throwing up gang signs.
Typical
scamming ass nigga. Where my scamming ass niggas back and get my money sad. Man, that shit. Scamming ass nigga. But we knew this, right? I knew Cheyenne Bryant was a scam. I called her skeezer ass out a long time ago. I called him out a long time ago. It's not that hard to see these niggas be up here lying.
That's a fact.
They be up here lying like a muff. And the hood seems to always fall for these scamming ass niggas.
Oh no, I've been.
The black community always falling for these scammers.
I think it's just the guys who like say what women want to hear. I think the ones who really reinforce that y'all can be who y'all supposed to be. These guys need to show up like this and show up like that. When it ain't realistic, women are going to be drawn to that because it's going to reinforce what they really want, and it's not reality.
Let me show you here he is right here. So he says right here, cash app her 15,000 just because she's yours. All right, let me see here. All right, let's get the value.
Men that love to pamper their women, that loves to take care of their women, that loves to buy them high-end shoes. I want to make sure you guys know exactly what to do, especially when buying shoes. Like,
all right, damn, the music hella loud. And I'm noticing all of these comments, they going in on him. Recent comments. All right, you're going to be canceled in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I love to hear your response on blackening her eye. I mean, they going in on him. You're the king of manipulation. Oh, these are recent comments over the last
and these are all women. Shoes ain't worth the man's ego, ladies. Praying for everyone involved. Ron, we don't want to hear nothing from you. I feel like I write message wrong messenger. One is hitting her part of taking care of her. Yeah, see, and you can see all the comments of women. He has a heavily women fan base. His fan base is majority women because they love the things that he says. But once you get exposed, it's over.
For 4 hours. So they are going in. It's pretty much a wrap. I don't know how he survives this because he built this audience on trying to appeal to women. Mm-hmm. And now since he has an overwhelmingly female following, they turned on him real quick. He turned on him real quick. Let me see if I can find one of his most famous videos here.
And I'm not trying to say your chick ain't a real one either. Bro, it's so many levels that's wrong to this because, first of all, she came out and exposed you. That means she never really was yours. She wasn't locked in. I'm glad that this has come up, but why you ain't went to the police or your family? I mean, this woman was only there for the wrong reasons, which is how he trying to tell people to do all this goofy stuff, and your woman didn't even hold you down through your goofy stuff.
Okay.
Marijuana.
He says, wow.
Feminine.
Stop eating oatmeal now. There he is, Koofy warrior ass nigga.
Oh, he make money off that. That's where he get majority of his money from.
Oh, here we go. This is a good one. This should be
holistic stuff.
Them all 4 or 5 at a time until you can find a man that shows up for you the way you need it. Stop settling. Children come from you. You birth nations. These weak men don't even stand a chance. Love yourself above all things. Date every single man that you have interest in until you find a man that can maintain you on all levels, financially, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, that knows how to lead you, but also knows when to fall back and be led. A real man ain't afraid of putting his woman in position.
This nigga punched this girl out, though.
Ladies, love yourselves, and men, you gotta do better. All praises. Date them all.
Wow, this is not.
All right, so that's an example. Let me see if I can find another one. Where's the one where he says, I might have to Google it, where he says he gives this woman an allowance, Yada Awakening allowance.
Wow.
Let me see here. $250,000 annual to be a full-time mom. All right. Let's see here. See if we can pull this up. I got one. He breaks down how he pays his wife $250,000 a year.
Those are lies right there.
A year, $250,000. Ladies, I know y'all would sign up, but they like to be sold a dream.
Viral clips, just to examine that a little something. The 50-50
right.
versus the man taking care of the bills, not just taking care of it, but paying your wife $250,000.
Right.
A year.
Right.
That was something that went viral and was very controversial. And I saw the conversations that
man, if this woman don't shut up and ask the question,
I ain't gonna lie, Angela definitely be talking too much.
Yip yapping. Just yip yapping. Like what in the world? Jesus. Where the nigga gonna talk? Let's see here.
The main provider. Me personally, at the state that I'm in right now, no.
Okay, here we go.
My thoughts is if a man gets into a relationship with a woman, he should provide her every need. Now, if I'm grinding, I don't need a woman. I should be focused on taking care of myself. And when I get to that level, now I can bring you into my world. Because you can't respect me if you're taking care of me.
It's funny. Some of the things he says I agree with, which is interesting. All right, but sometimes he takes it too far. So I agree with that.
You can't respect me if you're going half on my bills. And this is what happened. A lot of men don't date to bring a woman into the world to uplift them. They're dating for financial assistance.
All right, and I'm telling you, when he debated Anton, I find myself agreeing more with Yada. All right, except then Yada would just take it over the cliff. I would be like, hold up, that's a little too much.
I'll say this, we're in a different day and age though. Like I understand like bringing a woman into your world when you control, yes, still be in control. I think it's better if you're still a great decision maker, even if you're not making the most money. You can be a great decision maker and you got good, values and you know how to shake and move when it comes down to handling yourself. That's fine. But when we talk about a woman having unrealistic standards, that's another thing though, because that means she's the problem. Maybe she needs to be up under somebody's leadership to understand what reality look like. If she asks for this, asks for that, want for this, want for that, that's not conducive for anybody. Even the man who does have the money, he's going to be annoyed by it still. So I think it's levels to it. I think it's things that women still supposed to be taught when it comes down to relationship, opposed to just a man being able to come in and just, he's just supposed to be able to provide and pay everything. A woman still has to do something.
So let's see here. And when I tell you, I don't pander to women when I tell you. All right. And so you guys he's pandering to women. I'm trying to build up men, but let's see.
And this is why men want to go 50-50, because they need a woman to help them take care of them.
Let me ask you this. So how do you know a woman doesn't want you just for your money or for your...
I want a woman to want me for my money.
I'm
a provider. Want me to provide.
What?
See, that a little too far right there.
That's what I said, it's levels.
Wait a minute, what did he just say?
Woman to want me for my money? That's a no.
It's levels.
No. All right, that's not true. All right, let's continue.
Why you choosing me? You want an alpha man? I'm gonna show you my alpha man. I'm here to take care of your every needs, and that's not just financially. That's mentally, that's emotionally, that's spiritually. Because I'm here to lead in every aspect of my life. Because I know what you're gonna bring to me. When I put you in an environment of peace, when I put you in an environment where you feel secure, you're gonna elevate. And when a woman elevates, good women are going to elevate the men right next to them. So you become my diamond in the rough.
Okay, so this is when he goes too far, because now he's pandering, right?
Yes.
He's letting women hear what they want to hear, despite the fact that almost no woman has that.
Exactly.
Like, you can go through any relationship. What he's describing, no man is able to provide. No woman has. Not anybody's perfect, and most people are incomplete. So now he finds himself struggling. I find himself struggling with his message, because he's like mending spiritually, this and that, and as if you have time to focus on that. So
he's selling the dream, like Coach Greg said. That is not realistic. Majority of people are not at those levels. Most people can't provide.
That's all Yada does. The same thing that Jerry Jackson did. The same thing that Ace Manafort does now. The same thing that Mr. Let Go does. Pander to women. Sell them the dream. And then it goes to hell. Wash, rinse, MF, and repeat. Shout out to Messing with Sean.
For someone else 100%. Now, check this out. This is when the person's wants and needs has to be at a lower standard, because if they are at a lower standard, yes, you can provide a little bit more than just what the normal is. But when we talk about these unrealistic expectations and all this glitz and glamour, it's going to be unrealistic for everybody.
That's where I'm like, it goes into what I call the niggerdom, which you have these race hustlers and these people who are false prophets, and they're putting out and spewing out this nonsense to which it appeals to women.
Yeah.
It's going to appeal to women, but it gets nonsensical at this point, and you're like, okay, this is too much. Look, I provide. She got to help and pull some weight. She can't just sit there and motherfucking be fed grapes all day.
Damn
Craig
right.
and me come fan her head and
weight,
rub her feet. This is not even healthy for women to believe their men are out there doing this.
Exactly.
Which brings us to the reality. Here's the reality. And these influencers, Andrew Tate going down, admitting that he is a lying fraud, right, in court documents. He admitted it. Andrew Tate. Also, who admitted it? We got Cheyenne Bryant. We have, we just featured, we got Abba and Preach. He is a false moral crusader.
That is true.
And now we have...
He getting chicks pregnant and shit.
Yep.
A woman named Asia Yada ends a nearly 8-year relationship with Minister Yadi. What is that shit? I don't know him as that first name, but Minister Yada Awakening alleges domestic violence 8 weeks postpartum. Interesting enough, he has a video here on his platform trying to cape and pander for postpartum depression. Okay, this is very interesting. So this guy's a liar. He's also already been known to have done some abusive things to women on camera. This is him right here talking about postpartum is where a man is revealed. There's not a season for ego or pride or excuses. So here he is on February 10th. He has
he got an elixir, apple of Eve. This way he getting his money from, y'all. He gonna literally do these little science projects and science experiments on camera. Guess what? Women gonna eat it up because women. That's one thing women always want to do. They will definitely try and buy the pill for correction. They'll definitely spend their money on something that can possibly reverse a problem, reverse an issue.
Yep.
Instead of being led by somebody, just being honest, a lot of them they rather go online listen to these people who lead them the wrong way.
Pinned to the top saying postpartum is real. Men need to see this. That right there is pinned. It's his first video, and one of the reasons he pinned it there is because this whole Lindsay Clancy thing. So he pinned it there as of recent. But let's go back to the allegations. And I think he also is poly or polygynous. You know, because niggas start getting power, they want multiple motherfucking pieces of ass. I get it.
It does come with it.
But it says right here, let's get into it. It says, okay, a new chapter. This is the woman. After nearly 8 years, I made the difficult decision to end my relationship with the father.
And by the way, she's a scammer herself, and I'm gonna prove it. Hold on.
My children and step into a new chapter. She continues for years. I believe love meant fighting for your family. I gave my all to our home and our children, our business, and blase. But at 8 weeks postpartum, looking for at the bruises on my face, I had to stop calling it a difficult season and tell myself the truth. It was domestic violence. Allegedly. She said my 20s were filled with business, babies, and bruises, building, giving, forgiving, leaving, returning, healing, and hoping. I didn't leave because I stopped loving him. I left because I realized that if I continued to stay, eventually I would drown.
Hold on. I didn't leave because I stopped loving him. Yeah, but now you just exposed the person that you... That's why I say you can't trust her either. Because if you really chose your guy and if you love your guy, you say you never stopped loving him. You just said you would drown. That means you can leave and keep it under wraps. No, you wanted to expose him, so you wanted to tear down his empire because you know you would get hell hath no fury like a woman scorned. And you could tell she wasn't really a ride or die like she say she was.
This is the guy that was literally telling you what he was doing, and still one of his women just left.
Yeah. Yep.
This is too much to read, by the way. I'm not reading all of this shit, but I guess I'm doing the show. The hardest part has been grieving the future I imagine for our children. One day, they will understand that I chose their safety and my peace over a look.
Y'all, this bitch ain't grieving, man. And again, I won't show that in a little bit.
Love story I desperately wanted to save. She says, I've learned that people can change, people can heal, but do not have to lose yourself waiting for them to do it. Loyalty should never require abandoning yourself. And we talked about that today. When it comes to women, the way they look at things is they will pour in to get to the marriage and the relationship.
Yep.
Then what will happen is they'll lose themselves.
Yep.
They won't recognize who they are. Their friends and family won't recognize them, and they'll be like, who are you become? And then eventually what will happen is, poof, she'll snap out of it, renegger, bait and switch, and then all of a sudden, she doesn't recognize who she is. All right, this is a big one right here. So I abandoned myself. I gave myself up. I didn't recognize the person I became. And this is normally after birth. Okay? After birth. So this is the postpartum issue we're talking about. By the way, this is completely ironed out in my marriage wheel. What happens is it's going to go through this wheel cycle. The honeymoon period, then the investment phase, then somewhere around childbirth 1, 2, 3, whatever it is, then she's gonna find herself and she's gonna want to rediscover herself.
That is
She
crazy.
might even say, I missed my 20s. All right, I missed my party phase. I wish I would have partied more. I miss my friends. And then she's gonna get her bag and run,
Gotta get my bag and run.
This is pretty much no different, other than the abuse. She says, I don't share this for sympathy or to tear anyone down. What happened is a part of my story, but it will never become my identity. I am more than someone's wife. Oh, Lord.
Damn. That's it.
See,
I'm not
that's
just your wife,
interesting.
nigga.
I'm
More than your
this
wife.
is redefining who they are. Let me just give ladies the benefit of the doubt. I'm just trying to teach. Now she's more than someone's wife.
Wow.
Okay. When before that, I just want to be a wife. I just want to be a mom. I just want to be with you. I just want to be with you. I'm going to take your last name. I'm going to take your DNA. And now I'm more than someone's wife.
And the money was good. Everything was good. I'll be everything you need. I'm your wife. I love you. I'll care to you. But guess what? Once everything hit the fan, I'm more than... See, so that lets you know, do they be harboring, like, other feelings towards us sometimes? I'm just very curious. Like, even ladies, y'all can come. Do y'all harbor feelings towards us that y'all really not being honest about when it comes down to being a wife and all these things that, you might say you want? Do you really not want them?
The bitch.
It's coming. It's coming. I've been trying to warn you. It says right here, I'm more than someone's wife. I am more than the things I survive. I am a mother, a woman of faith, a visionary, oh Lord, and a woman learning what it means to choose herself. Now you're choosing yourself?
Exactly. Now.
Okay. And you're just choosing yourself, destroying the family. But I don't know about the allegations yet.
Yeah.
And through the journey, House of Divine was born. I am turning my pain into purpose. And my purpose and the power for every woman who may one day need the courage, information, and resources I once searched for. House of Divine seems to be some sort of passion project she put.
Bro, this is the Danae Jackson playbook. Watch, rinse, and motherfucking repeat. This is Danae Jackson 2.0. That's all this is.
Together for women who escape abusive marriages. I'm just going to make an assumption.
Damn.
During this difficult time, just know that I will be moving along. I ask everyone to respect how I tell my story, my story. And when I tell my story, there are parts of this journey that I'm still processing, healing from, and learning how to put into words. Ma'am.
It's over.
Ma'am, how old are you? Are you a kid? Are you a child?
Yeah, are you a child?
How hard is it to put into words? He went oops upside your head with a weight plate, allegedly. He whomped your ass on the head. He put your ass in the DDT. He put your ass in the crossface crippler. He put your ass in the Boston Crab. He put your ass in the figure 4 leg lock. He put your ass in the tombstone pile driver. He put your ass in the sidewalk slam. He put your ass in the clothesline from hell. He put your ass in the sharpshooter. He put your ass in the scorpion death drop. He put your ass in the RKO. He put your ass in the razor's edge. He put your ass in the iron and sheet cobra clutch. How hard is it to... Hey, man, he put me in the cobra clutch. All right, I got it. Come on.
You can switch your music there.
How hard is it to say? You know what? I walked in the door, and then he kicked me in the gut, and then he put me in the power bomb, the diesel power bomb. You know what I mean? And then, pinned you.
People's elbow.
He put me in the $1 million dream, and then stuffed a $100 bill in my allowance in my mouth. It's hard to put it into words. You know why? You got to make it up. But let's continue. This is all alleged. It says, for now, I am taking it literally day by day. I can't help but laugh.
Wow. Yeah, that's just for the internet right here. That's more for the internet.
Hold on for a second. You know what I missed? Let's just be honest here. This is what I miss reading this. Let's just be honest here. This is what I miss reading this.
The music. Oh. Bro. I wonder if this was the first time that he put hands on her. I am very curious because in some people's out of someone's mouth they'll say like, "Hey, you should leave if somebody start putting hands on you." But you've been with somebody for 8 years, so usually they don't give you this. This can't be the first. It would have to be other things that have happened just constantly throughout those 8 years. So I think she already knew who he was. Bro, the music is crazy. Oh, damn. I'm gonna have to do a lot of muting. All right, let's listen to what she is saying.
I'm ashamed. I'm hurt. But I know I'll make it through. I've tried everything. Everything. I'm here getting the rest of my stuff.
He definitely clogged her. Damn. I could.
Oh, the humanity.
Man, ladies, just
How can you expose somebody that you love so much, though? That's why it lets you know who the person was that he acquired. This wasn't one of these, oh man, once you find something so great, she's going to do all. No, she exposing you, nigga. It's over. It is over. This woman has came out with actual, impact on her face. You cooked.
now, why are you on social media doing this? Like, what is the point, bruh? Like, what is the point? Why would you jump up on social media to do this just staring at the camera instead of filing a police report? Right?
That is true.
You see here. Hold on, we gonna have to give this girl some music and shit. You just looking at the camera, just sniffling and shit.
I never understood.
I can see you got a black eye, but how do you have a black eye? Now there is footage of him throwing a weight plate at his girl, so we're just gonna make the assumption that the black eye came from him.
That's a real.
Okay, but you sitting up here. Back at this goofy ass video. Hold on for a second. Let's share.
I'm embarrassed. I'm ashamed.
Okay. Let's hear the bit.
Hurt. But I know I'll make it through. I've tried everything. Everything. I'm here getting the rest of my stuff.
Hey man, can women be this weak? Like, this is my thing, y'all. Ladies, look, you got two choices with me. I'm not, gloves off. I'm not simping for Yada. But you got two mother choices with me. You either be a grown ass woman or you be my little ass girl. There's no in between.
Exactly.
I see that.
Now, you can switch every now and then when we get in the bedroom or whatever. But don't sit up in here and act like you just a powerless human being and you a grown ass motherfucking woman. Not only that, number one, number two. Number two, you chose to be in a relationship with this man who literally put you in a submissive position. So this is what you get. Like, this is what you get. I mean, I'm not saying she deserved to get abused and whomped over the head.
Yeah.
But
you knew
let's
who he
be
was.
A big girl, for real, bruh. Let's be a big girl.
You know who this nigga was.
All right, it says right here, I had to find a way to get my mouth fixed fast. That night you hit me, broke off the rest of my tooth, and I've been in severe pain. If it's infected, it will cause my breast milk to be infected. And he said, go to Dr. Dave. That's the best bet at the best price. Then she said, you were supposed to be there with me. Okay, just shut up.
Go ahead.
Shut up.
The fact that these messages are even out is even more egregious. Like, damn, like who is I don't know if this is real or fake, but who is putting this stuff out? This is crazy.
Ma'am, take your grown monkey ass to the hospital. Like, what the? You were supposed to be there with me. You were supposed to be always to be my safe place.
Asshole.
I hate that you did this to our family. Have a good day. Okay, yeah, okay. She getting the receipts on the nigga. She getting the receipts. All right.
I don't know.
I don't see much there, but
that picture right there a little sketchy now. Her eye does not look the same. Now I know this is supposed to be by her cheek. Whether these pictures were taken at different times, I don't know. This woman could just be hella scorned to where, like, I'm going to bring you down. Your empire is about to crumble. He could have been doing, I think he was doing, either way he was doing something, because why is your chick falling out of line? Obviously something's going on, but it don't look like she is abused in this picture as the other one.
I did see it in the first video.
And if you were to never speak
this
to Yada
different
again,
too.
ever again, what would you tell him? What would be your last message?
That part's gonna make me cry.
We go. I'm not gonna cry.
Coach Greg getting triggered.
Go to hell, lady. Go straight to hell.
I liked him a lot. Hey, but why don't you use the lane over there? All right, so keep your eye on the ball.
Dad, what's going on?
George seen injury lawyers said they got back money from the accident.
How is it so fast?
This nigga trick. The pause is crazy.
See, gentlemen, you gonna pay, bruh. Money, energy, attention, and time. She not gonna cry. She not gonna shed no tears. Oh, I'm not gonna cry. It's not the time. Ma'am, are you an adult? Are you a child? We need to start, ladies, come on. How many ladies in the building? How many ladies in the building? How many ladies in the building? So let's get this straight. I'm not a misogynist. I'm a male feminist. I'm the best feminist that you will ever have. I'm looking out for you. I don't want you to get abused. But you guys are all children at this point. Chronicles of Judah, children wear breasts. I'm not going through, you're not going to do this and then me ask you to adult decisions. You're going to do what I tell you to do. I'm not going to throw a weight plate at your face. But what is all this theatrics and performance and all of this tear jerking and like this? And I'm not going to cry. You knew you were going to be on the video. Look, if I jumped on the screen and I knew I was finna cry, I would literally be like, all right, what you gonna say when you want to leave your funky ass bitch, CGA? And I start crying, I'll be like, hey man, cut. Re-record it. All right, erase that one. Let's try again. Hold on for a second. Let's try again.
Well, you gotta remember, she a woman, so she gonna sell it even more. A woman that's scorned will sell it even more. In the position that she's in, she already exposing them. So why not add a little? Why not add a little cherry to the top of the cake, just to make it a little bit better? she's going to sell it even more. Like I said, I don't know if the man really did or did not, but them pictures just a second ago, they looked a little shaky. The first one definitely looked like she got clocked with a right hook for sure. But as the pictures went on, man, this woman probably was already building up this goddamn case on him.
Yeah.
I ain't start again. All right, CGA, what you gonna do when you leave that funky ass hoe?
I'm gonna go ahead and leave it right here, though. Honestly,
Yeah,
I'm
me
going to leave it
too.
right here because we already went through everything. I think Coach Greg definitely went through the time.
Ladies, I'm telling you this is Uncle Corey. If a man, everything he say sound like it's your way, that is a bull motherfucker. Because if you really love a woman, you are going to war with that. Anybody advocating for women where it's all 100% the woman is right, that is a nigga. The same woman that was getting $250 a year or whatever, I guess he felt, he was laying, putting paws on him. How about that musty money? And now I don't even know this man. And if I saw him, I would say you were sucking this just for saying some of the shit you said. We be trying. We just be trying, man. You know what I'm saying? But talking real to your woman is a real thing in society. It's the elephant in the room where most of the time when men are talking about how things.
And this is Corey Holcomb when he had Ugly Money on the show. So this is basically the Corey Holcomb show when he had Ugly Money on there. And this brother here is doing a reaction to it.
Things went bad with their girl, and most of the time when I bring that up, it'd be like, because you ain't told her who you really are most of the time. Most of the time, you and your girl are trying to figure out who the you are. Did you hear what I said? You and your girl trying to figure out who you are. Being honest is something that comes in stints, in my opinion, because I remember when when I had my divorces, that was the most honest I ever been in my life. Amen. I was like, damn, yeah, I've been. I don't think there was a time when I wasn't. In fact, it got so good to me, I was like, the day after we got married. Anyway, I'm just saying. Being honest with your woman is a very difficult thing to do in society, and the fact that that's not in a lot of people's conversations, because we'll go on to women, and we'll talk about what the women do, because in my opinion, the women do a lot of things, but I'm saying, like, do your girl really know who the you are? That's what I say to most men. Your girl, most of the time, your girl don't know who the you are, motherfucker. You just like this one nigga all in the news right now.
That's real.
What's the nigga name in the news now? Y'all Awakening. Yeah.
Idiot. Who's that?
Goofy. I know exactly.
Goofy
You probably don't know about
ass
him.
I don't.
He's in the black community.
Oh, man.
He was a panderer to the extreme. He was up there with Derek Jackson.
Yes. He said that he pay his wife $250,000 every year to be his wife, and $150,000 for every child. And any man that can't do that is weak. Yeah. And I was like, well, damn, goddamn it. I mean, if that's the bar, I guess.
How much he paying for them slaps?
Yeah, damn right.
See, that's the problem when they put out certain rhetoric like that. $250,000 has to be the bar, and any man who can't do that is less than a man. That is how you get more of an influx of goofy chicks.
Chad, nigga. Hey, that nigga. Hey, man, look, I'm so happy this nigga here, because I wanted to be known. It's another nigga out here on the other side of the country at the same mind state. When I saw that nigga, I laughed. As soon as I heard him talk, I laughed. Because let me tell you something. Anybody advocating for women where it's all 100% the woman is right, that is a nigga.
Yeah, that's good.
Because in society, both men and women are off track. So if you, ladies, I'm telling you this is Uncle Corey. If a man, everything he say sound like it's your way, that is a bullshit motherfucker. Because if you really love a woman, you are going to war with that.
Damn right.
You are going to war with that. And if right is done, then, you know what I'm saying? The things that are right will be the things that rule instead of the things that are compromised.
My correction is your protection. That's going to be the only way it's going to have to work. So guess what? Once that's implemented, you best believe it's going to be some pushback. We all humans. Women going to have their own views and opinions on things. But guess what? You best believe that a healthy situation not going to just have somebody that's a yes man.
That's all I'm saying. So when you see a mother talking about all this stuff, I mean, Ugly Money, and what's his name, said some of the quotes of this man. And the quotes that he said, I knew it was. But anyway, now he in the news. His woman say he be putting hands on her.
Oh, wow. The same one that was getting all that he was putting.
Yeah, the same she was paying to. Excuse me, the same woman. My bad. I don't know.
So basically,
The same woman that was getting $250 a year or whatever. I guess he felt, he was laying, putting paws on him. How about that musty money?
Oh.
Musty money. Musty bitch.
Didn't you also hear that people were like, yo, should we be feeling sympathy for her? Because she been sitting around supporting the fact that he was scamming other people to give her the money.
Yeah,
there's another part to
see,
it.
the whole game plan for them kind of guys is, so they basically tell women whatever they want to hear. They tell them exactly what they want to hear, and they try to sell them something, right? So he's selling everything from e-courses to curriculums to tickets to concerts to coaching or whatever. And basically, he's just lying to women, telling them everything they want to hear. And then, of course, men like that are never who they perceived to be. And eventually, just about every last one of those panderers has had a scandal in the last couple of years or whatever, where they get exposed of not being,
really. Going back to what the guy was saying though, about the woman involved, should we feel sorry for her? I'm going to say no, because she already seen all the behind the scenes. She was with the shits. She was with the shits because the money was good. I'm telling you, that money will blind people. It'll have you turn the cheek. So guess what? You have a price, and that price was meant for you to now deal with getting them paws put on you. That is what it is. That's what you set the bar at. You understand who you was with, what he was willing to do, and then you cross the line and allow him to do it. The man must have some form of a boundary, and whatever you did, you didn't stick to the agreement. So I don't feel bad.
Pull it off acting like you all good. Because all us up. I'm in the entertainment business. Mentally, I'm amen. Mentally, I'm and I know it. But I with her financially. So it all works out.
Hey, it works crazy.
It's always they need a place to stay. It's always that need a place to stay. Hey man, if you're a black man, you got $200, you'll never be alone. The women can say what they want. Oh, you're gonna die alone. I got $200. As long as I got $200 and it's need a place to stay, I'm gonna be fine. Somebody gonna take this $200, and in certain places of the city, I can only need to bring $100. I'm just telling you the real. I'm sorry, Mark. Go ahead. Hey,
got a point. I'm struggling.
Shit, man, I ain't need that much.
Hey, that's what I'm saying. 250,000. He could have split that up. That's a lot of hoes.
yeah, but that's a lot of talk then too. Because I think that was just a lot of talk. It sounds like to me.
I think so,
Because
too.
if that was the case, you think she really would have jeopardized that? Maybe.
You're not familiar with this.
See, Darlene said jeopardize that amount of money. See, what Darlene don't understand is that a lot of these women, after they experience and have this money around them for so long, they devalue it. They don't even care. See, they don't care about the money like we care about it. That's why a lot of these women who are with successful guys, they are willing to throw these guys up under the bus. They don't care about constantly getting it back because guess what? Guess what she still knows? She's still gonna have access to that money, whether it be through kids, child support, and possibly get him tied up until the allegations to possibly get a lawsuit to get even more money up out of him.
Who we talking about? Bob, are you familiar with the other dude, the Derek Jackson dude?
Nope.
Okay, well,
Black
Darlene be
shit.
missing him. That's the nigga that used to lie to women in his car. He used to lie to women in his car and tell women.
All that was lies.
And he used to tell women that, don't deal with a man that deals with another woman while he was cheating on his wife. And he made her have a spiral crash when she started wearing
those aren't the same
berets.
guys. The preacher, did he have her on a show before where they
Yeah. And she was wearing army hats and shit because she had a spiral. And then he made her sit in front of the camera and they talked about how he was cheating.
Yeah, that was horrible.
Diabolical niggas.
Okay.
I honestly think that Yada possibly has some form of a plan. Like what Darlene was saying, it probably could have been a lot of fluff. Once you with somebody, you can tell her, hey, I need you to get on board to do this. We're going to get on the camera. This is more of an acting thing. We just actually put on a persona. It's not exactly... Now, I'm not saying they didn't have money because I definitely think they did. And I think she probably was still taken care of. But all them extraordinary numbers, yeah, it could have been a lot of fluff just for the internet.
So bound steroid using ass little boy. Yeah, I'm saying like it's apocalypse. Free game alert. Yep. Nigga apocalypse. We live in a time now where men can put another man's name in their mouth for years and years and years, and
I remember them now.
if you go see them niggas, you will be the one getting locked up. That's a nigga apocalypse. Because when I grew up, I swear to God, if you say a nigga name, up knocking at your door. Yeah. Dead ass. Who is it? Me, mother. But I'm saying, like, with these guys that's doing that, first time I heard that dude talk, I was like, oh, that's a suck ass nigga. And now I don't even know this man. And if I saw him, I would say, you a suck ass nigga just for saying some of the shit you said. And now you in the news for putting your hands. Dude, is that nigga shorter than his brow?
Oh man, they
don't know.
they called it out. That's crazy. They about to get on his height now. Damn.
Little nigga that don't beat his Damn.
I told you to listen to me.
Tell the whole story. I don't know a little nigga. If a nigga is under 5'7", he fight.
I mean, you kind of have no choice at that point if you are under 5'7".
I stand on it. All them little niggas fight because when just argue with them, they be looking down at them, and that make them even madder.
Yep.
That make them even madder. He be like, "Yeah, I'll fight you though," because the be arguing with him like this, and motherfucker, you, that make them mad. Little niggas fight outright.
Free game alert. You hit my step stool again?
But I don't know what's gonna happen with the nigga. The girl said this. This is what the girl alleged. But I'm just saying, yo said that nigga. Your girl said you putting hands on her, and she got kids by you. Wow. I wonder what all of the women in the last 20 years of my life would have to say if they got together in a room. What would they say about me? I wonder what they would say. I would laugh at it, but a lot of the women who I used to fuck with, I can still fuck with. And that says a lot about my character.
Facts.
Even though they don't want me, but like I said, I'm broke. So all what you want, that's not important. What you need. Because the cable bill is coming right back in 29 days.
Yeah.
Cable. She still got cable. Oh my God.
Yeah, these bitches need cable. They don't even know what's happening if they ain't got it on TV.
The streaming platforms is
They
heavy.
need something. Netflix don't talk to them, though. Cable will talk to you and shit. They be like, hey, Corey did something else. He f***ed up. That's what they talk to you and shit. They be like, hey, Corey did something else. He f***ed up. That's what they
That is crazy.
Well, at least that's what I'm trying to say. But this little nigga here, when I saw that he was in the news for some hands on the broad, I was like, oh man, this nigga here. And I ain't one to rub it in, because if you ask me, 90% of men have put their hands on a woman before. If you ask me, but that ain't something everybody gonna stand on, because it's not popular to say that now.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, like, you a human being, and if a motherfucker is
pushing your butt.
Depending on what type of hands he talking about, I don't think that many has like fisticuffs. Maybe you might have shook a chick, or maybe a little push off or something like that. I do think that has happened, because at the end of the day, we still people. We raised together, boys and girls, men and women. We cohabitate with each other, so of course violence can happen amongst across the genders. But I don't think it's a lot of guys out there that's just going upside a woman's head a lot of the time, whether they need it or not.
pushing your buttons, or some of them is so crazy they ain't gotta push their buttons. Just said hi, but I'm just saying, a lot of dudes who in relationships with women have resulted in hands-on, but nobody will admit that. Nobody will admit that. Now I'm talking about little woman niggas though. When I say a little niggas literally fight women. 5'7" niggas square up with a bra.
Said square up.
Right.
It's crazy.
She caught him a couple of times.
Yeah, he a little nigga.
His mic is off.
Any nigga to give a girl $250,000 is immature, bro. That nigga in his second childhood. Ain't no way in here.
That is immature.
We don't know if that's true either. That don't sound right.
It ain't worth
It don't sound right.
Well, only thing I say about that, Marv, It depends on how much paper you got. Because when you got paper, man, I know one thing about black people: we do not respect money. When we got it, we fuck it off until it's all gone, and then we take it from there. That is what happens with most black people that hasn't been educated on keeping money, and most of us haven't been educated on keeping money. So if a nigga got $50 million this year, next year he got $50,000.
When it comes to
Damn.
financial
That's in most
literacy,
situations.
we're piss
I don't know
poor
if people
at it.
agree with that or whatever, but I'm saying I don't know a lot of
Heavy
brothers
F-ball.
who keep money.
Yeah,
If
financial
you do the
literacy.
research on them NFL players, they the worst.
And something we need as black people is financial literacy. As black folks.
We keeping money. I don't care how much money they had when they was running. When they stopped running, them niggas limping financially.
Yeah, they don't have some like good retirement plans for NFL. Right? That's the worst.
Well, this is why NFL players ain't got no money, because they money have to pay for the attorney in the divorce. So by the time the divorce is over, them motherfuckers is working with car note money.
Yeah,
And
athletes.
the child support too. A lot of them be getting hit with it.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if you're in the NFL, dog, and just imagine, when your woman.
I think I'm gonna leave it right there. I think they transition this conversation somewhere else. But what he was about to say about the athletes, that's a real thing. Athletes have to be very careful. Or you could be in like a Le'Veon Bell situation or Adrian Peterson situation to where the money, man, you gotta really hold on to it. Honestly, the more you make, the harder you gotta be with yourself. The less
Or a Stephon Diggs situation.
money you make, you can be a lot more, I'm not gonna say frivolous still, but you don't have much to risk. But once you start making a certain amount and then you lose and then you have to adjust lifestyles, that's the biggest shock to these people. That's why they have to go start doing these extreme things, or they start scamming or doing illegal activities to try to make sure they can get back to that level of making money. I'd rather just not get to the level of making the money if I can't sustain it. That's how I feel about it. I don't even want to see certain numbers if I can't, maintain it or continue it in my life. But I want to go back to the Yada situation, and I want to recorrect something that I said about men putting hands on women. Here's the thing about it: what if I think honestly you have more women putting their hands on men than you have men putting hands on women. I know he said 90% of men have done some form of a physical abuse, or I don't say physical abuse, but he said put hands on a woman. Whether it be through just, small acts, nothing like, I'm about to throw hands with you. But I think women do that a whole lot more in the throwing hands situation towards men than men do towards them. There's way more rowdier chicks than there are guys. And a lot of guys just take their women doing these things. Even whether it's playing or whatnot, I feel like chicks, they play fight more than guys play fight with them. A chick will want to, come across your head way faster than you gonna come across her head like that. Most guys still, like Corey said in the beginning, a lot of times your chick don't even know who you are. So they don't see the possible violent side of you a lot of the times, unless sometimes they end up bringing that out. Guys do suppress a lot. Guys suppress who they really are. And I'm not saying it's right or wrong. I think once you become adequate enough to where you can be yourself fully around females, that's a great thing. But in the very beginning, just for the acquisition time period of a chick, most dudes are going to come with a little bit of a mask on. And that's not them not being them, but they're just not revealing the full them. They'll have to show you just the parts that's maybe more attractive or flattering. And there's other deeper parts that's more demonic. This nigga wicked on the weekend. Potentially. Not always. But there's always going to be that part of us that we going to have that, we're going to probably get that demon energy out one way or another. And it's really going to be based upon each individual man on what he does to get it out. Everybody have their own ways of therapy to get out all the low vibrational energy. But it's all in us. I'll be honest. Like I said, still, some not as bad as others, but it's going to be some type of vice or something that is had. But going back to Yada, though, Yada is definitely Panderer of the Year. And it is sad that we have come to this place now to where, people actually be feeding into what these guys be saying. It's wild. And I think it need to be you're the honest guy. When I say honest, like, you hear a guy that's not like stroking chicks' egos and all this stuff, that guy is speaking from a place of probably a little bit more reality. That's why a lot of people appreciated Kevin Samuels. Because it's not like he was preaching like against women, men to stay away from women. No. Of course, he was wanted the nuclear families or just the relationship dynamics to work. He just was calling out a lot of the bull crap. He just wasn't sugarcoating it. He was the guy that's just not going to sugarcoat it. He's going to give it to you raw and uncut. There's going to be some who will sugarcoat it. You can get information different ways out there, whether it be online or in person with somebody. Some people in your life is going to say stuff more brash or rash, however you want to say it. And some people are going to be, tippy-toe around it to try and deliver it as nice as possible. But you got people like, the ones who say, yeah, well, y'all supposed to get this amount of money. And if a man is not spiritually pointing to you, if he's not feeding your every need, like, bro, that's not realistic.
It's not.
All these needs shouldn't even be fed. And you never talking about how if a chick is unhealthy, it's always the man. A chick can't be unhealthy. So we have to still understand and really look at the dynamic of what's really going on out there to who's getting what. And what Yada was preaching was boo-boo. It was trash. I'm not even gonna lie. But I appreciated Corey and Ugly Money. Shout out to Ugly Money being on the Corey Holcomb podcast, man. That is different. That's what's up. Definitely doing great things. But shout out for that tape. I have this.
Because a woman that's falling apart is no good for a child. And none of you men understand the weight, the stress, the pressure that it's.
Man. I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch. Your thoughts ain't my thoughts.
So hell ain't.
No, but that's pretty much what you're doing if you're trying to sell your camera gear by yourself. Just think about it. Listing takes an hour. You gotta answer questions, dodge lowballers. That's another 3 to 4.
Your thoughts ain't my thoughts.
Yeah, the child support money is for the woman. Then who take care of the kids? Or do we got to send 2 checks? One for the baby mama, one for the kids. Is that what you're saying? I can hear y'all. Y'all supposed to send 2 child support checks, but you ninjas broke.
Oh,
you can only send 1 check, and that's why she's spending on herself, because she deserves to. Be with the kids.
This was the extreme pandering that sealed the deal for me. I only got to watch one instance of this, and it's over. This ninja, y'all broke. This is what he do. And this is the epitome of his insecurity. This is what he does. Since he is so insecure, most likely about his stature and position in life, he must disqualify every other man financially, like an Anton in them. Heavily leaning with their dad on wall.
Always.
That's why he's like, no. He can always shame them financially, and I despise that. Oh, you ain't got enough to pay your baby mama. Buy the kids too. And if your baby mama, and if your lady has to her the baby daddy for money, he ain't got it. Send that nigga some money too. You brokey. This is a little short man. He ain't got nothing to do but relax. Yes, we need money on U.S. soil, but it ain't everything. You need to say that?
The stress, the pressure that it takes to work a full-time job, maintain a household, and raise children. That's why most of these men don't. So that money should always be for the mother, not the child, especially when she's spending all the money that she earns to provide a lifestyle for this child, keep a roof over this child's head, and food on the table. That money's for the mother. Right? If she's a
Bro, you can kiss my whole swag ass.
a woman's soul has to be maintained. Her gentleness has to be maintained. Even her respect. You weak men think she's supposed to be feminine and respectful to a bum. How dare you? You men are so comfortable romanticizing a struggle. You lose yourselves and lose the woman.
Well, here we go. Yeah. My thing is, I don't have a problem with his content. Because it didn't age well. Most of the content seems to be talking about men like himself. So, as time went on and we get to this moment,
Yep.
videos
damn right.
And give her a black eye. You are talking about yourself. That's why I say the ace metaphors when they, oh, you gotta go to the store and when you find condoms, you gotta buy Skittles. And you got, like, they just be up here playing with y'all.
I've said that before. Up here, social media land, the experience that folks give, including up here, is lived experiences. Either you have lived it firsthand, or you got close friends and you have seen these things play out. But too many folks, especially the panda bears, ain't got these vivid imaginations. It is 100% is what it is. Start collecting this data, folks. We call these panders out, and until women come up here with blue and black eyes and faces, all we can do is speculate. It's only speculation, we acknowledge that. But we know what we be talking about.
Ladies, if this man is unable to provide for you, you're still single. If he's unable to maintain you mentally and emotionally, you're still single. So allow these men to play double dutch with your life. You're too valuable. Never forget who you are. All praises. Ladies, get you a short king.
Well,
They're tall and emotional, tall and broke, tall and traumatized. When a man steps into your life, he ain't playing about you.
nigga, you can go fuck yourself, never.
Let me elevate you. I love you. Come here, let me adore you.
Kiss my ass.
There you go. Get you a short king. So, like you said, look, he know how little he is. He got to go outside every day. So I get it. I understand why a man like him will lead with his money. Like I said, I don't agree with it, but I definitely understand it. I think he should be more humble and just be, you are a man.
Humble
Unless you're right, determined. If I get it, probably got picked on his whole life, and he got the keys going down. He probably got a security guard like Futon, and he can talk his ish now, so it makes sense.
A remedy, and that I think about it, for the, the shorter guys, like you say, you like 5'5", or something wild. You know what I mean? Like,
Probably
get your
5'4".
physical prowess up. Get you some muscle mass. Come on, man. That's gonna give you peace. I may not be the tallest, but I can hold my own. Respectfully, most likely, when if it comes to physical confrontation, the Yada can't hold his own, and that's why you got me up here with this dirty mackin, talking about all these tall. You see that was cringe. A short guy went after a tall guy, and I got with Honda for that. Like, if you bald, don't be talking about people with hair, because it comes across as hate, and that was cringe, Yada. Don't be hating these tall guys.
And there you go. Well, it's a double edge because there are tall men that talk about short guys. I would say everybody stop doing it. Because there's tall guys, hey, why you dating these little ninjas? So it's just a thing.
That's crazy. Oh, I see. Dang, I never heard that, but yeah, absolutely not. Don't be out here dirty, man. If you're talking to a woman, you should never be referring to another man and, oh, what we doing?
Hello.
This is Tom.
Getting deep, Spindrift.
Oh, that's good.
Sweet. It's actually really good.
What's something you did recently that younger you would be shocked you did?
Okay. Being in a country music video has been like my dream for frickin' ever, and the fact that I just like completed this off my bucket list of items kind of surreal. And I feel like it's also the first time I was really like, my younger self would be so proud.
I was like, wow, she really spoke
I really had to get in my acting bag for that. But I love a costume. What's the best piece of advice you've ever received?
Don't let anyone take your power away from you. What's the best decision you've ever made on impulse?
Moving to New York City. I made the decision within a week. Went to New York, found an apartment, signed on it, didn't tell my parents, and I just did it. What hill are you willing to die on?
When people cannot forgive somebody, it doesn't matter what they've done, show grace.
What's something you're really good at but never get the chance to bring up? I was on the juggling team in middle school.
What?
There we go. I just needed a bit.
My bad, y'all.
Now, I know y'all remember this couple and this guy because they used to go viral, especially around COVID time when everyone was just in the house going viral. Now, the guy's name is Yada and his wife, Divine, were popularized all over social media for just uplifting one another and him telling men to be masculine and women to breast and feminine. Well, Divine took to social media and basically stated that she's
Look at her. All up in the camera.
I'm here getting the rest
I'm
of my
back.
stuff.
There she is, all up in the camera.
I'm embarrassed. I'm ashamed.
No tear. All up in the camera.
Like I said, I don't
No
think this woman is a
tears.
victim. I ain't buying it. We don't agree with DV. I would say call the damn cops before you come to
Damn
the
right.
internet.
Call the police,
and, you
bitch.
know, try to get public sympathy, or this can all be fake. Who knows? I doubt if it's fake on it. I doubt it, but it could be, right? But why come here and do it for clout, clicks, and views, and try to blow up your social media platform instead of calling the cops, getting them put in jail,
Scammer
having a
number
police
one,
report,
scammer number
and then
two.
coming up here with a police report and a black eye? All right, but no, this woman, her name is the Divine Queen Yada. She went from somebody's baby mama to the Divine Queen Yada, living in mansions, driving Ferraris, living a hell of a lifestyle. So, like I said, she is no victim. She went from a baby mama to the Divine Queen Yada.
And what was the cost of that? Again, your dignity and your physical well-being. There's prices out here. Every dot connects, so there we go.
Everything's got a price.
We wish this wasn't so, but it just is. It's life. All this is out there. They say, oh, you can be a baby mama working at a Starbucks, and a Yada can come save you. The terms and conditions you shall not agree with. It just is what it is. I wish it wasn't so, but it just is what the heck it is.
And as I told y'all earlier, Yada got this second wife over in Africa. Let's see if I could pull this up. And he got some land. He built a city in Senegal in honor of his second wife.
It's so magnificent. It's only right that I build her own kingdom. 100 heavens. I wish I could grab more because she deserves it. I'm talking about a city that will house 50,000 people.
And here we go.
He is so
they
full
gonna
of
be over there eating bush
SHIT.
meat and fufu in them.
This
and
dude is
Yada. He got his
full of
security guards.
shit.
So they got a whole city. He over there getting finessed.
Liar.
All right, Yada couldn't show up over there just working, IT job, making $70,000 a year. No, he got to show up trying to rebuild a city. He's gonna try to build up some infrastructure just for them to deport his ass back to America and take all your citizenship. And you're gonna find out that your wife is married to some other guy who is royalty, and they finessing the hell out of you.
And he would deserve it. We advocate for men, but golly, this is legendary level pandering. 100 heavens. I wish I could give her more. I'm not. Here we go. I'm seeing some.
This is a level of
contradictions here. He out here buying Africa and buying 100 heavens.
Really
but in that text message thread, whenever his wife talked about him breaking her tooth, he said, "Go to Dr. So and so, because that'd be the best bet for the price." Why are you worried about cost of fixing your wife's tooth that you done chipped, and you out here buying 100 heavens over here in Africa? I have questions.
There you go. Just faking it till he make it. So, yeah, which one of y'all gonna move over here? This is wicked.
So if you say you have a queen, a car doesn't suffice, purses doesn't suffice, jewelry doesn't suffice. Build her a kingdom, regardless house.
Yeah, jewelry don't suffice. What about a black eye? Do we gotta give her a black eye too? So I gotta buy my wife a whole 50,000 person city in Africa. Give my other wife a black eye. You gotta do all these things and follow the script of King Yata.
This is why I wrote the ninja off. I am all for my brothers. I encourage my brothers to be ambitious and reach for the stars. I do. Take on the struggles of life. At the very same time, you don't insult men like this. Life is life. Every good man is not going to have the journey path of being rich.
Right.
It is wicked for any man come here talking about, oh, just because you bought your wife a jewelry, nice car, and all this, that ain't enough. F you, ninja. Who the heck are you? Even KS, may he rest in power, with his white collar life up there wearing Tom Ford and all the good stuff, still gave respect to the blue collar because that's
Damn
how it goes.
right.
Without blue collar, without the working class, there is no white collar. There is no
Exactly.
leisure class. Ninjas like this need a reaction. Says little fella height is absolutely insane.
Wicked. And for that, we just gonna kick him down the
Kick
pit
him to the pit
and figure it out over in Africa.
The Yada pit.
Fuck is you talking about?
This is Sparta!
You got to know.
I can ready to show y'all the Queen's TikTok in a second. I want to show y'all the Queen's TikTok, and then I want to play a little bit of this Danica, and after we play Danica, we're going to be out. Let me find the TikToks. This here is Divine Queen Yada's TikTok. We're going to play some of these if y'all don't mind. Uh-oh. Play this one. Come on. Now tell me this ain't clout chasing female. Tell me, ladies and gentlemen, this is not a clout chasing female. And here's another one.
Stand for something to fall never let it you over more than one, two. Anybody owe you bread,
Clout chaser. Clout chaser.
Everything. Today she call you sis, tomorrow she enemy. Money to the side, don't let no way you try. Stand up
Clout
say
chaser.
yourself, you better ride. Keep the family first, put that in front of everything. Bet on yourself if you gon' roll the dice on anything. Any points to be made.
Clout chaser.
Stand for something to fall for any love. Get your notepad, get your pen, and let me tell you how to make that boring money from the government, okay?
Clout
The first thing
chase.
I need you to do is
Scam.
start a fresh
Scam
LLC.
number one, ladies and
Make
gentlemen.
sure it has an ambiguous
Scam
name,
number
okay?
one.
Something that is very broad, that can dibble and dabble in any industry, okay? It cannot be Bedazzled Lace Fronts LLC.
Scam,
No,
scam,
baby.
scam.
I need it to be something professional and clean. The next thing I need you to do is get a bank account, a fresh bank account, just
Scam,
for this
scam,
particular
scam.
business, okay? You want to be able to track your expenses.
Scam. Like I said before, Yada scammer number one, she's scammer number two. Let's keep going. Even though y'all don't realize it, this is her running game on y'all. This ain't nothing but her running game on y'all. And then look at her trying to run game with her mama. Look at this. Pathetic. Oh, hold on, y'all. Hold on, I wasn't done yet. Hold on.
Girlies, I've said this before and I'm going to say it again. And hopefully you listen.
Come on. Come on. Work your stupid tablet. See, now the app won't play stupid. You know what? Let's just go with Danica. Since the phone won't play stupid. Phone, tablet, whatever the fuck you is. Come on,
Peace,
Danica.
everybody. As y'all come in, hit the like for me. And we will begin shortly after I get enough of you in to let me know if this audio is cool. What up, Antonio? Can y'all do me a favor if you're in the building right now and place a 2 in the chat if y'all can hear this? Hold on. Is that the one I wanted? Yes.
Boo, my darling, there's a content creator by the name of Yada Awakening.
Could y'all hear that? Put a 2.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, as y'all come on in, like the video, share the video, hype the video, subscribe. Okay, we are dope over here and we always have dope commentary. Now, I will let y'all know when it comes to the live streams, YouTube does not favor those. So I'm going to need y'all's assistance in helping us out, okay? And y'all can greatly help us out by hitting the like. Okay, I see the 2s. Now, before I even play that, I want to, first things first, ask you all to name drop, okay? We're going to name drop today. I want you all to name drop the fraudulent men that a lot of the women were following up behind because they were pandering. They were telling these women everything that they wanted to hear. Name drop those men. Do it now. Name drop the men who are pandering to women. The very thing they swear up and down that I do to men, and I ain't never, please. I ain't never told a broke Dusty that he deserves submission and a wife. No, you need to get your life together. Name drop them though. The men out there who are pandering to the women that y'all tried to warn the women about, that women was following up behind like, yes, king. Yes. See, men, y'all need to take notes. Lord have mercy. Not Tony. Steve Harvey, Lord have mercy. Y'all got some new ones. Boys, Watkins, Lord have mercy. Who else? Umar Johnson, Lord. Okay, I didn't know. Okay, I didn't know y'all was gonna be doing all of this. I thought y'all was gonna say men like, Derek Jackson, so something that along those lines. Y'all going way. Okay, let's stop name dropping, all right? Because y'all gonna get me in trouble. But the reason why I wanted to go ahead and start it off and kick it off out the gate with you all telling all the men that y'all warned these women about, that they refused to listen to you about, was because it is the same old tired song. When do we wake up, stop wanting to be pandered to, stop wanting to escape accountability, and actually listen, learn, evolve, grow, mature? That way we can get the desired outcomes, the desired men that we quote unquote feel like we deserve. Y'all messy. Y'all messy. Okay, maybe I'm messy for telling y'all the name drop. I just didn't know y'all was gonna go that far over. Like, I don't know.
Okay, the men that y'all are naming in the chat, I really don't have no receipts on them for real. That's like, oh yeah, he a fraud. I don't know. Now Steve Harvey, who? No, I don't know.
Welcome to Puppy Playtime.
I don't know. Now Steve Harvey, who? No, I don't know. How did Steve Harvey, come out to be fraudulent? I don't know. Okay, but I thought, like I said, y'all was gonna say like Derrick Jackson, he out here. Oh yeah, all the queens deserve this type of husband, and then he the opposite type of husband. So I thought something like that. I didn't know y'all was gonna go into all of those. Okay, So let me just shut up my business a little bit. But at any rate, the reason why I did that was to illustrate a point. And the point that I was illustrating was, this is not something new. A lot of the men out there, y'all have tried to warn the women. Y'all have tried to put them up on game and tell them, oh, that's a fantasy. Oh, he's playing you. He's trying to profit off of you.
Yep.
He's trying to gain a community of women because we already know. Let's keep the game. When it comes to the women, y'all are the biggest spenders.
Yep, they are.
Contrary to popular belief.
Yep.
It is you ladies out there to where if you really want to make some money, you create platforms that are female-centered, right? And you push products. You push services. You push emotion. That's how you're able to get all the brands, all the sponsorships, all the clicks, all the views. That's it. So that's personally why I also get so offended when women come at me sideways, like, oh, she over there, pandering to them men trying to get a piece of $1. Girl, please. If that were the case, first things first, if I was really a bitch about her dollar, I would drop all of this. But see, the reason why I don't drop it is because this is truly who I am. This is truly how I feel. You know what I'm saying? I'm really about this life. I live it, I breathe it, I sleep it, I eat it. Pause. But y'all get what I'm saying. But if I were really a hustle, mania ass chick, I would drop all of this and I would go on a rampage on how trash men are, right? I would start telling y'all that y'all are the prize. Don't listen to nobody else but yourself because you know best. You the goddess. You the mother earth. That's what I would do. And then I would tell you to visit my TikTok shop to buy you a skirt for tonight. Buy you a new wig. Buy you some press-on nails. That's what I would do. That's the money. But once again, this is not something that is new. The brothers have been exposing. The brothers have been putting us up on game. We just don't want to listen or hear it because they're not telling us things that are stroking our egos, making us feel like we're untouchable, making us feel like we're invincible, making us feel like we run everything, and you don't. You just get game ran on you. Y'all get game ran on you or you get ran through. Probably both. Because a lot of these quote-unquote gurus of men that y'all be trying to follow up behind, yeah, best believe once they get you whipped up and get you to cash out on their products, their services, their events, whatever the case, you're going to have to toot that ass 2 months. Make it roll. And y'all be going. Because he's spitting game. Y'all don't know that y'all getting played. Y'all getting hustled. Y'all the tricks. All because he telling you, oh yeah, a man's supposed to bow down and obey a woman. Give her $2,000 a year just for breathing. Every time you blink, bitch, you should get $1 million. Every time you breathe, that's 5,000. And y'all be like, yeah, that's what I'm talking about, see, fellas. And yeah, so much so to where you would have women coming through. Y'all laugh, but this is not a drill. Y'all would have women coming through like this woman right here that I'm going to show with y'all today. Okay, I'm going to share her in a second. Like, oh yeah, see, that's the king right there. I need more men to be like this. Okay, and also, just so y'all know, this is a marathon dope discussion. We're going to be here till 4 o'clock. And rightfully so. I have a very long clip that I have to share with y'all in a second. I hope y'all got time, okay? Get you some popcorn, get you some water, alkaline, Fiji, spring water, I don't care. All right, but put down the soda. What else can y'all get? Get you a salad, you know, some veggie chips, I don't care. But we're going to be here for a long time. So kick back, relax, hit the like button. Nevertheless, though, countless times, there were guys that came through just like Yada. And the men said, ladies, be careful. I'm a man, so I know game. I'm a man, so I know how we're wired. I know what we be about. I'm a man, so I can see right through. I'm a man, so I can see right through. You can't. He's speaking your lingo. It's causing you to have your panties wet and in a bunch. Pipe down before you get piped down. And what did we say? Every time we said, y'all just hating. It's always a bro, dusty, musty, crusty ass nigga trying to hate when it comes to a real man. Hyping up the real women's. If you broke, just say that. See, he understands the value of a woman. He knows our worthlessness. And look at you now. But listen. This is how a lot of the women out here get piped down and wiped down by getting game ran on them and ultimately ran through.
Boo, my darling, there's a content creator by the name of Yada Awakening. That guy makes our husbands look like they ain't pulling their weight. So if you feel you have a husband that is doing the most out here and he is doing what he needs to do as a husband, loving you, supporting you, providing for you, being there all for you, go and check Yada Awakening's content. And I mean, what? Yo, that man, if every man was like that, women would be happy out here, hey?
Did you hear her? Her panties so
you're
moist.
a damn idiot.
Ladies, if you have not checked out Yada Awakening, oh, you need to check him out because he puts all of our husbands, all of our boyfriends to shame. Bullshit. And her commentary alone pisses me off because this is how so many of our marriages fail. Our marriages fail because we are trying to compare our lives, our relationships, our men, our husbands to fantasies, to facades, making them feel inadequate, making them not be able to measure up. Now we want to go outside so we can find a different one. When what you had was better than what the fuck you comparing him to. She just said, oh, if all of us had husbands like Yada, we would be happy. Would you?
Yeah, really? Would you?
Did you see what he did to his wife? The second one, I believe. Y'all made me do all kind of research this morning. So if I'm not able to have all the details and facts in order, forgive me and correct me. But to my understanding, and I'm gonna forewarn y'all about this as well, and y'all hit the like button for me. This dope discussion may not end the way that you think. While I'm going to call out Yada, I got a bone to pick with the wife too.
Yeah, call that damn wife out.
But like I was saying,
exactly.
She's talking about we will be so happy with Yada, and if all the men acted like Yada, we would be so, at peace. I beg to differ.
No, you won't.
Because this is his second wife that he left his first wife for. Allegedly and apparently, this woman that he's currently married to or whatever, she actually went to one of his wellness retreats and manifested somebody else's husband into her life. So I don't really too much feel sorry for the bitch, to be honest with you.
I don't feel sorry for her.
Okay?
Either.
I just don't. You plotting and praying on somebody else's man. Oh yeah, I'm a manifest. Like that's real backhanded. That's real dirty word. That's real undercover snake shit. I don't like it.
Very much.
That's why I always also tell you ladies, be careful about all these girls that y'all are following up behind. These chicks, they can't wait to take your spot. They don't really like you like that for real. They only are in unity with you as long as you are not a threat and as long as it's convenient. But do they like you for real? Fuck no. And thank you.
And truth of the matter is, these hoes ain't loyal. Shout out to Chris Brown.
So much MVP Swervo coming through with the 50. But let me cook a little bit, Swervo. I'm going to read that in a second. Y'all got the salutes in the comments right now for MVP Swervo. This wife that currently left him after he beat her ass, and we would be so lucky and so happy to have a man like that, right? According to her. Because y'all, again, are comparing men in real life to social media niggas. But I digress. But Yada, his current wife that I guess left him, she got with him while he was married to somebody else, trying to go on one of his wellness retreats, snatched him up, and now she getting snatched by her damn head. And like I said, that is not to play down DV or anything of that sort. I don't play about that shit. If somebody putting their hands on you, fucking leave. Lock them up if you can. All right? That's my position. However, I'm going to always be authentic through and through. And she was on some fuck shit too. And from what I can currently see and observe, she's still on some fuck shit. No shade, no tea. We're going to get into it. We got a long time to be here. Just wait. I'll get into all of it. All right? I'll get into all of it. But, yeah, these guys out here, they play on y'all's emotions. They play on y'all's intelligence. And what makes it even more infuriating to me as a woman is that we can know that this guy is maybe fronting and faking. We can know that this guy is doing way too much, but we'll co-sign it and we'll follow up behind it because it sounds good. It feels good. Right? It's like, I don't entirely agree with that, but I mean, hey, that's kind of a little bit unrealistic, but I mean, yeah.
No, so here, I'll show you step by step, okay? So you download the Temu app first, right? And you put the code in the search bar, not at checkout. The code is KJG 9754. Okay, we're gonna spin it.
No way.
100? 100%. We got 100%.
Okay, does it actually work though?
Whatever you pick will be $0, okay?
Oh my god.
What should we choose?
That table.
Pick one.
Wait, that was $0? The glasses. Yeah.
Glasses? Okay, because you need a C, right? Yeah. One last one.
The squishy.
The squishy?
I love squishies. Oh my god, we saved that much money.
You just saved that much money.
Thank you so much, bro. You're a lifesaver.
Most people are using the code wrong. You have to put it actually in the search bar.
Thank you so much.
And then when shit like this happens, y'all want to cry. Y'all want to say, oh, I can't believe it. And y'all are goofy. And like I said, her commentary pisses me off because so many women do that. Y'all are out here comparing y'all's good quality men that you already have to social media gimmicks social media facades and fantasies and fairy tales talking about, oh, why you can't be like Yada. Bitch, you want me to be like Yada? Do y'all really know what y'all are asking for? Why you can't be like Derrick Jackson? Do you want him to be like Derrick Jackson? No shade. You want him to have multiple women cheating on you, dogging you out, beating your ass. Like, that's what you want him to be like that? And you know what's even more diabolical? What's even more diabolical is, I would bet y'all that there are still women out there who would give this a pass and say, you know what, I take it because as long as he giving me this and he paying for that, it is what it is. Just like how his wife did. Yeah. Y'all gotta stop. Thank you, Swervo. It says for the marathon stream cook session. Let's go, big sis. Salute to you and Miss Abel. Thank you so much. Yes, we are having a cook session marathon dope discussion. Like the video, share the video, subscribe. And I also want to say, I do not mean to be dismissive. I do not mean to be harsh or critical, too critical, if you will, of this situation, because it is sensitive. However, I gotta be honest, y'all. I gotta be real. I gotta speak my truth. That's the only way that we can thoroughly evolve, learn, grow, mature, do better. But as long as we're gonna turn a blind eye, we're gonna continue to be in this type of situations. If we just pretend like, oh, that don't count, or oh, I don't see that. No, I do, and I'm gonna call it out. Thank you, LL. It says, watch Asia spin this to a healing sister circle. I'm telling you, this is what I'm talking about. Listen, we got time. It says a book, seminar, or retreat based on escaping and surviving. Listen. LL, you beat me to the punch. No pun intended, okay? And like I said, I'm also goofy. So I don't mean to make a mockery or joke out of any of, serious topics or situations. But sometimes you gotta laugh to keep from crying, because this shit is sad. It really is. But we're gonna get into it. I have another one to share with you all. One moment. We need a man like this. Do we? A nigga to beat your ass, please. Okay. So, like I said, you all, Yada Awakening, I guess, was some kind of female guru sensation to where he was telling the women how much of a prize they were, how a man should pretty much cash out on them and, put them up nicely and give them a life of luxury and freedom and ease and softness, and condemning and shaming the men in the process. This is very comical. This is the same thing that y'all would accuse me of doing. He ain't never did no shit, but it is what it is. He would condemn and shame the men in the process by saying, you're not a man if you're not able to do X, Y, and Z. You're not deserving, or you're not worthy if you're not able to be the most grand king on the scene for your woman. Yeah, every time my woman gives birth, I give her $150,000. My woman's money is her money and my money is her money. And if that ain't how you got your shit set up, nigga, you trash, you broke, you this, you that. So he was that guy. Going crazy. The women loved him. They were celebrating him. They were sharing all of his stuff. Like the other woman I just showed y'all, they were comparing their husbands to him, saying, baby, you ain't doing enough. Why I happen to do this when Yada's wife don't? Yada say this, Yada said that, yada, yada, yada. Again, no pun intended. And just recently, it has been revealed that Yada was putting hands and feet on his wife, and she currently or recently left him. Now, mind y'all, she just had a baby. I believe they have maybe 4 or 5 kids together. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know. I do all my damn research this morning. So she has just recently given birth to a child, and yet he is knocking teeth literally out of her damn head. And like I said, while I have some empathy and sympathy going on, it's still on some fuck shit. I still don't really respect his wife. I don't. Because everything is cool and fine and dandy as long as you're receiving this, as long as you're getting that. You was going along with it. You was good for the finesse. And like LL is alluding to, I do think this is a marketing ploy. I'm sorry. And it's hard for me to see it differently when this is what you were consumed with for damn near a decade. So this is Yada coming out. Hold on. I got a bunch of tabs open. This is Yada coming out, I guess, finally addressing the situation as far as his wife leaving me or leaving him. Okay, it says, my wife left me. Put a 2 in the chat if y'all can hear this.
My wife left me.
Could y'all hear that? Make sure my volume is up. Yes. Put a 2 if y'all can hear that. It's definitely giving the grits. Y'all watching from work? Listen, we're going to be here all day, so don't even worry about it. You can watch the playback, all that. Okay, I see the 2s. All right, let's get into this.
I'm practicing my cleans. It's a little peek behind the curtain of an elite Sitco athlete. Try clean. Clean. Try clean. Oh.
Fuel that keeps vital engine parts clean?
Clean.
That's how you reach peak performance. That's how you clean.
Don't miss the biggest NFL moments. Watch every game, every Sunday, all in one place.
My wife left me. But how can I blame her? I introduced her into a better version of myself.
Wow.
And she told me she's not coming back. My old version tried to love her as if she was the same woman I met 10 years ago. My new version understands she's evolved. So my love must evolve as well. Because the things she needed 10 years ago ain't the same needs now. And the goals and dreams she had 10 years ago ain't the same goals and dreams now. The new version of me understands this. He provides better. He listens better. He's more loving, more understanding. See, the old version was good for the woman I met 10 years ago. The new version is for the woman she is now. And she told me she ain't coming back. But how can I blame her? Oh.
Now, I want to piece some game, because y'all know I'm a divine game people. Some things go over my head, but most of the time I see that shit. Okay? If y'all peep the game, what Yada is doing is advertising. He has his phone aimed over his head. Let's mute it. So I need y'all to peep game like how I peep game. He has his phone over his head, and he's showing his home. He's panning the camera so you can see the front of his home. Like, look, this the type of shit I do. This what I got. This how I live. Wife left me.
All right, what up?
But see, I'm a better man because of it. This is really to get other women who are goofy to be like, oh shit, his wife gone? So that means he looking for a new one. Girl, shit, I'll take you. You gotta peep the game. You gotta peep the game.
And sure enough, by the end of the year,
he is advertising for a new woman.
And I guarantee you, by the end of the year, Yada is gonna have himself a replacement. I guarantee it.
I'm showing you my material possessions. I'm showing you how I live. And I'm also telling you that I am an evolved man. She couldn't handle me. This, that, and the third. I need a woman who can handle me because she ain't coming back. So I need a replacement. And guess what? A lot of y'all goofy asses will be lined up to be the fucking replacement.
Yeah, they would.
And you know what's so sad? What's so sad is there will be many of you. He will be able to have a whole rotation of that he can
Come on.
pimp out. All because a lot of the women out there today, and I hate to say this, but I gotta be real. For y'all to continuously fall for this type of game, y'all have to be insecure. Y'all have to be desperate. Y'all have to be lonely. It's a lot going on. And since a lot of the women out there are falling under that umbrella, yeah, you gonna go.
There we go.
And this nigga ain't shit because he comes through talking like he ain't, like she ain't online with her eye dotted. Like, what the fuck is you talking about? She couldn't handle me. Yeah, nigga, I can't handle a grown man's fist either. Crazy shit. Excuse my passion and my language. Like, she couldn't handle the new version of you, so the new version beats women up, is what you saying. Maybe, okay, sure, she couldn't handle that. He acting like this lady did not expose him for doing the most dirtiest of low down of shit. A man putting his hand on a woman at all is bad. Horrible. But you put your hands on a woman that is your wife, that you brag and boast about taking great care of, down to the fucking cellular level, let you say it. And she had just given birth to what, your fifth child, sixth child, fourth child? No. Nasty work. And like I said, unfortunately, it's going to be so many women lined up to take her spot. Yep. Mark my words. Now, let's get into the breakdown of all of this, because some of you all could be like me this morning to where you didn't know what the hell was going on. And so this is a 3-part clip of, I guess, the unfolding and the unraveling of it all.
Pests are terrible guests. So before they move in, we move in. Local experts, custom treatments. That's Ehrlich Pest Control.
Let's talk about the top 5 things I wish I knew before I became a nurse. Number 1, your grades don't really matter. Do the best you can in school, but I remember the difference between an A and B feeling like the weight of the world. Literally, no one has ever asked me for my grades or my GPA. So honestly, don't stress yourself out. Number 2, pick the job you really...
It's the unfolding and the unraveling of it all.
I'm embarrassed, I'm ashamed, I'm hurt. But I know I'll make it through.
For you to disrespect the mother of your child is a mental illness.
But I have to choose myself, and I have to protect our babies. And I would much rather them have both parents alive than to one be in the hospital with something terminal or one of us not to be here. So...
This is the story of a beautiful woman named Queen Yada who thought she had found the kind of man many women online were constantly being told they deserved, only to receive the shock of her life when the true colors of this man were revealed.
I don't care how much you love a person. You cannot do the work for them, okay?
Yadan Yada built his image around being a provider.
I'm about to pay my wife $100,000 just because she's my wife. The better you take care of your women, the more blessings God will pour upon you. The more you maintain your women, the more God will maintain you. A lot of men is losing because they're being stingy with their women. The only men that will complain about
And
this
nigga, you
are the
so
men
full of
that's
fucking
too
shit.
comfortable and don't want to elevate so they can take that woman to a higher level. The better you take care of your woman, the more you maintain your woman, not just financially, but mentally, physically, and spiritually, the better God will maintain you. So if you want to rise in life, maintain your...
Wait, y'all. Let me blow this up. Now, y'all know I also be looking into like stuff on a deeper level, you know, and I sometimes get into my conspiracy bag. But can we peep game on the background with the finger over the lips? Ain't that something that's kind of like dealing with Illuminati type of vibes? You know what I'm saying? Y'all know how they be having their symbols. Why are you aiming that in your shot? And why do you have that in your home? Is it just me? Am I reaching? But ain't that like the symbol? Like, I don't know, y'all, but we gonna continue. That's just, you know, a quick observation on my end. Yeah,
And we're gonna be here till 5 o'clock. So kick back and chill.
the side. Y'all see what I'm saying? Now, I'm not gonna get that deep on the dope discussion, but in my personal life, like I would get that deep, like what this nigga involved with. Who is he involved with? But I'm gonna let him continue with his, you know, pandering.
Woman, take care of your woman. Do exactly what God designed you to do, and that's protect and provide. And provide not just financially, but also mentally, physically, spiritually, and emotionally. I'm giving my wife $100,000 because that's my wife. And I know she's going to multiply that. And I know God's going to triple multiply that.
He talked down to men who did not financially support their wives, said women should be paid for childbirth, and constantly reminded people that the mother of your children deserved respect, money, and protection.
And that's facts. And see, this is where women can get pulled in, because what he's saying is not
It's
bad
to women.
on the surface. Like telling a man to take care of his woman, okay, I don't think you would get any pushback with that. But it's the extreme level of unrealistic pandering that can like grind somebody's gears. But let's peep the game. Something else that I have got to highlight and call out as far as women being very simple when it comes to getting played. All somebody has to do is tell you that you are a queen, you are a goddess, you are the prize. A man should give you a large sum of money just because. And then if you further peep the game, he brought in God. Whenever you do that, especially when it comes to black women, we eat that shit up. Oh, see, and he a God-fearing man, is he? Or does he just know to play on that part of your nature? Does he just know, oh, okay, if you bring up God and the woman being a God, that's going to get her to go ahead and pour into you, invest into you, give you the draws, give you the jaws. Who knows? But let's really analyze what's being done so we can stop getting damn played. You over here listening to a guy tell you, oh yeah, a woman needs to just be paid just because she exists. God told me to get her all my money. God told me. You bring up God, she's sold. And we have got to stop doing that.
Damn
we
right.
So damn simple. Stop being simple. This how you end up getting your life in complete and total shambles. This is also how y'all end up getting rid of good quality men, because you're comparing him to a scammer, a fraud, a fake, a facade. Baby, you ain't give me $100,000 after I gave birth. What? Does he even make $100,000 a year? He doing way more. emotionally, mentally, energetically. But because he's not at his level financially, he's trash, and you need to go and find you a yada, your man need the yada, please. Because yada brought up God. We got to stop.
If you complain every time you spend money on her, you're not a provider. You're financially abusive. And in truth, she would rather
Nigga,
pay
go
all her
ahead,
own
nigga.
bills than to come home
Go
and
to
hear a
hell.
man crying, whining about the bare minimum. And why is your relationship with you is still struggling? You share the same bed with her, but she still wakes up feeling alone.
Nigga, you can go
You're not
ahead.
a man. You're a boy trapped in a man's body, dating outside your tax bracket.
And here we go. And here we go. Ladies, I need us to get out of the mindset of just because a man can offer you X amount of money, that will suffice and that's good enough. Stop. That's why I get so irritated every time I hear these hypergamous hoes coming online trying to teach femininity. Talking about, oh yeah, you know, a man needs to be paying for this, a man needs to be having it, because that right there sets you up to be in a abusive situation.
Today, we're making the GPT 5.6 series of models generally available. Across the family, GPT 5.6 delivers more intelligence per token and is better at staying on track, even with ambiguous prompts. Let's take a look at what
you up to be in a abusive situation. And if you're not careful, you'll get cheated. And you'll get finessed into believing, oh, well, he does at least pay for that, though, so it's okay that he cheating on me. And he does at least pay for that, though, so it's okay that he beat my ass. And he at least does more than, you know, the average Joe, so it's okay. No.
I'm going to say this loud, I'm going to say this clear. Women love to be scammed, and they love to be finessed.
No, it's not. And so many of these hypergamous hoes who call themselves femininity coaches, they are setting y'all up to have your ass whooped and to be prostitutes.
Yep.
Yes, even if you're married. He talking about, oh, that's a little boy in a grown man's body. Yeah, he's out here, a little boy in a grown man's body beating women's asses, though. But that's cool. I would even go as far as saying that he's a little bitch in a man's body. But here y'all go, going for it because he's talking about cashing out. Again, on some hoe shit. We gotta stop.
At one point, he even went viral for saying he paid Queen Yada $250,000 a year to stay home and raise their children and $150,000 for every childbirth, while she paid no household bills.
I pay my wife $150,000 every time she gets pregnant. I also make her nutritional meals, give her massages, and hire any assistance that she needs. You don't have to be wealthy to provide for a woman 100%. You just have to be willing.
He posted his wife, praised her publicly, bragged that his money was her money while her money remained hers, and presented himself as the kind of husband other men should learn from.
If she's raising your children, she don't need to hear in the morning, have a good day at work, baby. She needs to hear, baby, I made you some breakfast. Here, baby, here's some money to go out, enjoy yourself, relax. Because I appreciate everything you're doing for our next generation. When a woman is loved correctly, she's able to express nurturing at the highest level, and not just your children, but also your goals, your dreams, your vision. So make sure, if she's working, you got a woman saying 50-50, make sure you're taking care of her. Make sure you're taking care of her. Make sure you loving, adoring, respecting her, and elevating her. If not, that's not your woman. She can't be in a relationship with you while struggling. All praises.
Y'all was really eating that up. It's performative as hell. He's serving her with a camera in her face. This is fucking content.
Yep. And y'all too stupid to realize it. I'm still here, y'all.
I
Just
would be
coming down
irritated. Like, dude, why? If it's pure and genuine, why do you need to record it? Why you gotta make it content? And this is why I can't entirely feel bad or feel sorry for her and all of this. Because first things first,
she's
you
in
stole
on it.
somebody else's husband anyway. And then second off, it was all good and fine and dandy as long as fill in the blank. What changed? No shade. I just gotta be real and call a spade a spade.
My God, you look amazing. Look at your skin, beautiful. Tell me this woman isn't absolutely amazing. 8 weeks postpartum. Look at the hair. I'm gonna go around you, beautiful. Oh my God, hold on. Oh, wait. God, look at my wife. Oh, praises be to the Most High. Oh, praise.
But after years of that image, Queen Yada appeared online with swollen eyes, emotionally exhausted and saying she was finished with the relationship. Suddenly, the man who had spent years telling other men how to treat women was being accused by the woman closest to him of doing the exact opposite behind closed doors. Was it all a facade?
Yes.
Or
Of
was he
course it
just playing
was.
everyone all along?
Yes.
Well, let's find
course
out.
it was a
This story
lie.
takes us to Atlanta, Georgia, where Queen Yada and Yadan built a very public life around family, business, relationships, and wealth.
If she's struggling while being in a relationship with you, she's still single. Love is expensive. Having a
Shut
woman
up.
in your life is going to cost
Shut
you
up,
money.
shut up, shut up.
Her
shut up.
softness has to be maintained. Her patience has to be maintained. Her happiness has to be maintained. And a lot of these weak men say, well, she's responsible for herself. Yes, when she's alone. But when you bring her into your life, you're now responsible for that woman. And a lot of you men expect these women to struggle with you to prove loyalty. Why would you want a woman to struggle with you, be submissive to you, lay with you, cook for you, clean for you, and you can't even maintain the basic needs that she needs?
Says the man who is beating his wife's ass.
Talk about
That's
it.
not struggling. How are you maintaining her softness by being like you treat her like a roughneck nigga on the street?
With the Club Citgo app, the savings on gas and snacks are out of this world.
You guys good to go?
So start with Citgo, and you're good to go.
Getting the kids back into a routine after summer has been quite the transition. One way we're establishing our back to school routine is eating out less and eating in more.
But here y'all go. Gobble, gobble, gobble. Suck, suck, suck. Eating it up. Yes, what I'm talking about. I need me a man who gonna film us getting out of helicopters for content. Like, let's make it make sense, y'all. Let's make it add up. You have somebody who actively puts his hands on his woman, telling you that because you don't give her X amount of money, that you're trash. That, you know, she's still single because you're not able to maintain her. You're not maintaining your woman. Ladies, is money needed? Absolutely. We do not want to be with somebody who is down bad, who ain't trying to do shit with his life. We don't need that. Okay, especially if we grown as hell. Hell no. However, making money, the end all be all as far as what makes a man of quality and substance, that's a dangerous game. And what can be very, very dangerous is if you get wrapped up into the lifestyle of a trash guy who is abusive. And now you feel like, well, I just got to put up with it and tolerate it because I don't want to downgrade. I don't want to lose or miss out on this new life that I'm accustomed to. Y'all gotta be careful with this. This is dangerous, nasty work.
You men are sick. Ladies, stop allowing these men to date you when they're outside of your tax bracket.
Ladies, stop allowing these men to finesse you when they beating your ass, when they cheating on you, when they dogging you out, embarrassing you.
If you can take care of yourself better than that man can, he's not the one for you.
And he's definitely not the one for you. Because he's going to beat you up.
Yada, what about his heart? If he truly loved you, he will get out his comfort zone to take care of you, to maintain you, to appreciate you and adore you, respect you and honor you. And if he's not financially providing for you, he's not a good man.
Wow.
Go hell. Go hell, y'all.
And if he's kicking your ass, he's definitely not a good man. See what I'm saying, ladies? We got to be careful. That's why I really despise the whole hypergamous, get the money, get the bag commentary. I don't like it. It is a setup. It could be a setup. And the reason why it's a setup is because it can really warp you into believing that, yeah, all you need to chase is the dollar sign, the dollar amount. Does not matter that he's below. Does not matter that he's trash. As long as he can give you the treasures and the riches, that's it. That's it. Very dangerous. And I get it. As women, we do need providers. We do need protectors. We do need men who can give us stability and security. But at what fucking cost? By no means am I telling you to go and get with a Dusty or a Struggle. I ain't telling you that. But if a man is a man of substance, morals, values, right? If a man is well on his way, or he's doing great, he's doing good for himself, don't overlook that. Don't throw that away chasing the yada ass nigga, because you don't know what comes along with chasing the yada ass nigga. Sounds good. And I would even go as far as saying you have to be very, very skeptical of a guy who's always praising a woman and talking about how, you know, she's just so much better than a man and a man needs to do this and do that. I'm very skeptical of those types. You should be too. Because those type, they are the biggest finessers. They're the biggest players. They're the biggest game runners. And if you a goofy, insecure chick that's struggling internally, you looking for a daddy, you looking for a mama, whatever the case may be, he's going to plot on that every time. I get turned off. I'm going to tell y'all a little secret, right? Because I am a black woman and I'm not ugly, I oftentimes can run into guys, black males, I should say, more specifically, but it's really men everywhere. But in this particular case, I'm talking about black men. I run into black men who say things that they think I want to hear because maybe they don't know. They're not aware of my platform. They're not aware of me. They just see a black woman who is not ugly, and their way of shooting their shot or getting me to be interested or intrigued is by saying things that are pander bearish. Okay? Yes, they know I'm married. They see the ring. I'll tell them. And they still say shit to try to win me over because in today's time, it does not matter these females is going. Married or not. Okay? In a head wrap or not. In nipple pasty or not, they gonna go. And so they'll try. And so I'll run into black men who say things like, oh, yeah, you know, the black woman is God and, you know, black women, you know, men should be doing this and doing that. And they don't understand that, first things first, I'm still not going to talk to you, sir. I already told you I'm married. And second off, if you think that this is going to be a way to win me over, you're sadly mistaken. I'm honestly disgusted by you. You sound like a weak-ass dude. Like trying to diminish a man's value and prop up a woman over it as a means to flirt or whatever the case may be. Yeah, that don't work on women like me. It don't. I get very turned off. If I wasn't turned off before, I'm very like, nigga, please shut up and stop. Yeah, because a woman is not property, and you know, a woman, you know, you have your own sovereignty, and you have your own, like, nigga, please. I know I'm a black woman, but I promise you, you do not have to kick that at me to make me be like, oh yeah, you a real man, and start bringing up God and all that. That don't work. It really does not. I get disgusted. Okay? And any woman in her right mind will get disgusted as well. Thank you, Brian. It says, it don't matter how good she look or how much money she got. I'm a man to her regardless. And I will lead, protect, and provide, period. And see, that's my point though, Brian. I need us to get to a point to where we are basing a man based upon his ways and actions, his character, what he does, what he shows and proves. Not only, oh, but scratch all that, do you make $1 million? Are you gonna give me $250,000 a year just because? Are you gonna give me $100,000 because after I gave birth? Fuck all of that other shit. Are you gonna do this? Are you gonna provide me with the money, with the material possessions? That's dangerous to me. So I want us to get to a position and a place to where we could take a man that he may not be rich. He ain't poor all the fuck. He may not be wealthy. He may not have the most flashiest of cars or homes or whatever the case may be. He may not be able to fly you out every damn Sunday out of the country for a vacation. He may not. He may be a simple man. However, he does the best with what he has. He's providing the best that he can with what he has. Respect that shit. Appreciate that. He's honoring you. He's respecting you. He's taking care of you. He's looking out for you. He got your back. Respect that. Cherish that. Hold on to that. Don't throw it away because it's like, oh yeah, you got everything I need, but you ain't giving me $100,000 every time I breathe. That's dangerous, nasty word. Because y'all don't know what you're setting yourself up for.
Termites are terrible guests. So before they move in...
Because y'all don't know what you're setting yourself up for. And like Brian is saying, a man gonna be a man regardless. I just need us, Brian, to get to a place where we're choosing the proper men properly. Because we're not doing that right now. We're operating on a very hold out energy and frequency. Trying to sell ourselves to the highest bidder. That's nasty. And oftentimes when you are basing a man off of his monetary value alone, you are going to be the type of woman who is going to tolerate and accept a lot of nonsense just for the sake of having money. And you don't ever want to be that woman. Another thing, anytime a man always has to brag about money, he's lacking severely. Because money is all that he has. I'm going to tell y'all this. The richest and the wealthiest men, money is the last thing that they're going to have to bring up or brag to you about. Because they have so many other valuable qualities and characteristics and things going on for them that they can highlight. Money is just a byproduct of how wealthy and rich he is internally. I hope that makes sense. Do not let that go over your head. But whenever somebody has to always throw in your face, oh, I drive this, I have that, I make this. Where you lacking at? You must be lacking severely and dangerously. I may want to avoid you. Because what happens when your money is gone? What happens when you come up on a hard time?
What happens?
And your whole personality is your money. Your whole personality, your whole life is what you got. It should always be in you, not on you. Let's continue.
Damn right.
Because a real man knows a woman cost. She cost a lot. All praises.
Queen Yada, also known online as Divine Queen Yada, is
Scammer
a striking
number 2.
woman who became familiar to many people through the videos she made alongside Yadan, her husband.
How did you and Yada even meet? I remember asking him, like, how many women you son told him? He's like, I ain't told us no women. We didn't even meet officially in the United States. So, but I remember him walking, and he has this little, like, I don't want to call it like a waddle, but it's just so cute. It's just his little walk, because he got one leg that's like a little longer than the other. So he was walking.
Wait a minute.
What?
Like I said, y'all.
What?
Upon my research, I came to see and find out allegedly that she met Yada on a wellness retreat that he was doing, and he was already married. She plotted on him. That's, to my understanding, how they originally met. How true that is, I don't know, but they had receipts in the other video that I watched. Okay. But that's not even what I want to call her out on. I want to call her out on the fact that a lot of the women out there swear up and down, oh, a man, he better make this type of money. He better be this height. He better be this weight. He better... And y'all are so shallow and desperate for $1 that y'all would get with a lopsided, lumpy leg nigga just for the sake of having access. Oh, y'all be exposed the hell out yourselves.
Go ahead,
Y'all
dude.
so fake.
Fake hoe.
Standards go out of the window when it comes to the man who can give you the bands.
Yep.
Did y'all peep the game? She was like, oh yeah, you know, he got a Gumby leg, you know. Y'all know how Gumby got the little slant. He got a Gumby leg, you know, one of them like this, you know, kind of wild, you know what I'm saying? Like a penguin, but he was just so cute. Oh, it's so cute when they got money. Oh, is that right?
Typical hypergamous hoe.
It's cute if a man is short with a Gumby leg.
Typical hypergamous hoe. Typical.
Walking like a penguin, that's cute. But let me be broke or average. Okay? Now it's like, oh, hell no. That shit ain't cute, nigga. You look a fool. Let it be a average Joe. That's a good quality man coming through with the penguin waddle. You're gonna be like, is you cool? I think you need a door stopper in your shoe or something, because what's up with your lopsided leg, nigga? That ain't cute. You need a knee transplant, nigga? What the fuck is this? Oh, baby, how the tables turn. Oh, baby. When the money get involved, all the standards dissolve. Lord have mercy. But I just wanted to highlight that. Because let a woman tell it, oh, nah, nigga, you this, you gotta be this, you gotta be that. And your homegirls will drag you if you pull up to the function with a nigga with a dysfunctional leg, with a waddle swaddle. Why you talking to him? Girl, you can do better than that. He ain't even tall enough, he ain't But then when you say, oh, but he, you know, he give me $250,000 a year, they're gonna be like, oh, for real? You know what? I always did like him. Do he got any friends? You know what? That little waddle leg is kind of cute. Then she gonna be plotting on your lopsided leg, nigga. Girl, y'all so fake. Y'all so fake. Y'all be getting on my nerves. Thank you, Mia. It says the money marks will literally try to buy you. And they're telling the next generation to sell out to. And that's what be pissing me off. That's why that is exactly why I call out the things that I call out. Because we are essentially setting up the next generation to tolerate this disrespect, neglect, abuse, all for the sake of material values and possessions. No, absolutely not. And here's another thing, Mia. A lot of these.
When you need a legal hand with your will or trust, visit LegalZoom. When you become a Shell Fuel Rewards member, you'll get more. Like saving 10 cents per gallon on your first fill, 20 cents per gallon on your second, 30 cents per gallon on your third, and more savings on every fill after that. Join today.
Yeah, that's really what it gives. All of these finessers, all of these female finessers, they know our nature. Finessers. They know it's in our nature to look for a provider, a protector, you know, and all of those different things, a leader, a teacher, and all these different things, right? And they also know that we are suckers for money, for materials. So if I can mix in pander bear nature with the danglements of money, the danglements and the entanglement of money, I can get all these bitches.
Good old hypergamy.
So yeah, Mia, they are essentially being bought. Like, yeah, girl, you know, cause you the queen, you the goddess, you the mother earth. God told me to tell you that you was my wife. Hell yeah, every time you give birth to my seed, I'ma go ahead and proceed to cash you out with what you need. Because Allah, all praises due, told me that I'm the one for you. Can come together. We can turn these dark skies blue. And y'all just be eating up. Yes, queen!
Yeah, and
I'm telling you, girl, you need to get you one of them. Because he be spitting that scripture. Just silly shit, y'all. And we just eat it up. Now you bought. Bought and sold.
Yep.
Bought and sold for nothing.
Yep.
Pennies on the dollar. And I don't care, Mia, how much money he's giving you. If he is disrespecting you, abusing you, and all that, that's cheap. It ain't worth it.
It ain't.
Nasty. But I had to highlight that, y'all. Y'all see how these women just be so fake? All the standards go out the damn window the moment that nigga got some money.
Yep.
He gotta be 6 foot. No. You can have a peg leg. A pirate peg leg, she gonna go and say it's so cute. Oh, look at his little penguin walk. Oh.
Right? Remember, he reached his hand back at me, and I grabbed his hand, and I held it. He was like, God, I know this is my wife, but why in the world did you bring her now?
Let's peep the game. He brought up God again.
Don't be putting God in your bullshit. Please.
They know y'all's playbook. They know what gets y'all going. Y'all so goofy. We gotta stop being goofy. And another thing that just pisses me off, we don't even listen to the real quality men. The real masculine men. We don't listen to y'all because y'all gonna tell us the truth. Y'all gonna be honest. Y'all gonna be fair. Y'all gonna be realistic. Nigga, you know what I'm talking about. But nigga over here, oh yeah, God. Yeah, all praises due. You know? You eating it up. Getting ready to be a worker bee.
Queen Yada was just a simple housewife who was allowing her husband to lead her.
Gorgeous, baby. You're magnificent, baby. See, man, this is how you talk to a woman when she's postpartum. All praises.
He forgot the part where you also, deck her in the eye. Because he did that while she was postpartum. But okay.
Gorgeous, baby. Ooh, wait. Get him.
They had children together and built what looked from the outside like a very comfortable family life. Queen Yada was also involved in her own work and businesses, while much of Yadin's online persona revolved around how he believed a man should provide for the woman raising his children.
A man that puts his own personal needs before his family.
And we all know it's cat. Like a motherfucker.
Please walk in. Peace, baby.
Hey, my handsome.
All praises.
So I'm supposed to be going shopping in about an hour, but I don't want to spend any of my own money.
My money is your money, and your money is your money. You're my full-blown
And
responsibility from the bottom of your
saying
feet.
that shit.
Beautiful feet of yours.
You
To the
lying
top
ass
of your head.
motherfucker.
Taking care of you is an honor. Do whatever you want. All praises.
Okay.
All praises.
Scammer number one and scammer number two.
Okay, baby.
All this performative shit. Can I also say this?
Talk about
I
it,
have
then
to.
nigga. Talk about
I
it.
have to, because y'all goofy. Whenever you see a social media couple to where their livelihood is based around them being a social media couple, is bullshit, and that relationship is trash as fuck.
It is.
Whenever you have to be performative, I promise you, 9.9 times out of 10, the relationship is trash. They're cheating on each other, somebody getting their ass whooped. Maybe they beating each other ass, who knows?
Yeah, who knows?
Do not believe it. And y'all be so goofy, like, oh, Ghost! Hercules! I can't wait till God send me my Yada. I can't wait till God send me my Prince Charming, my husband.
Looking ass.
And then a Yada is able to come through and finesse like, oh, wait a minute, sweetheart. Wait a minute, mother, queen, goddess, earth. God told me to tell you that you are in the presence of your husband already. I am thee. But you already married, Yada. No, we have an understanding because the Almighty Allah told me to tell you that, it takes a village. My wife, she understands that I am a king. She understands that a man needs many different women to fill many different roles. So you don't have to wait and wish on somebody like me to come through and be me for you. I can be thee. And y'all be like, oh, for real?
Dumbass.
Goofy shit, y'all.
Dumbass.
Goofy. No, you don't have to wish on a star.
Dumbass.
For a man from afar, I am right here. I am the gift from God. All praises to. You can join my union with me and my wife. You can join our village. You can join our civilization of our new generation. All praises, dude. And y'all goofy ass. I see. You know what? And I gotta drop this bar too. Y'all also be the same ones talking about how you ain't gonna share no nook. Am I talking too much? Y'all be the same one. I don't share my man. God gonna send me my own husband. I ain't sharing that. But yet y'all the approach. You gonna get him that throat. Amen. All praises due. Nasty work. It's real funny. I gotta keep dropping the point home. It's real funny. How the standards don't matter when the money gets scattered. Oh, I'll give you money for this, money for that, money for this, pay for that, because a real man gonna understand your value. A real man. But then let a level-headed brother talk some sense to you. He hating. Hey sis, I think that's game. I don't think he really need. Men don't act like that for real. Men don't talk like that for real. That ain't realistic. We don't be on that type of shit. Like, don't you see that's a performance? They got a whole camera out. A whole production. Lights, camera, action, go. Hey, babe. What was my line again? Oh, okay. Hey, babe. I want to get my nails done, but I don't want to use my own money. Don't worry, babe. Hey, go into my wallet and pull out $5 million. Get the whole city's nails done right along with you, babe, because the real man provides. And if he can't get the whole city's nails done right along with his wife, then you are single and he is trash. And cut. And y'all goofy ass, see, this is what I be talking about. Charles. Now I gotta talk to you, Charles. Charles, why when I need my nails done, you don't give me enough money to go and get my nails done and the whole city nails done? No. Because yada. No. I don't want to hear all that yada. I want you to tell me why you can't do what yada do. I don't want to hear all that yada. No, let me tell you about what yada do. Just goofy shit. No. Cause when I had gave birth to our twins last summer, nigga didn't even give me a motherfucking pedicure.
Citgo's reformulated top-tier Tri-Clean gas means enhanced engine performance for your next quick getaway. We're good to go. Fuel up at Citgo, and you're good to go.
The Ford Ranger was built to take on whatever's out there. Now you can push it even further with the Off-Road Appearance Upgrade Package by Air Design. Built to give your Ranger the rugged presence its attitude demands. This complete kit transforms your Ranger piece by piece without ever losing that factory finish. It starts with the Super Bolt fender flares. Their extended design reaches further over the factory fenders for greater coverage against rocks, mud, and trail debris. But what sets them apart is the patented Super Bolt system.
Yeah, motherfucking pedicure. It's like, baby, but you don't have to work. You know, you can pick up a shift when you feel like it. I don't give a fuck about none of that. I need my pedicure, my manicure, my $100,000. Just silly shit. Lord have mercy, y'all eat this shit up. Look how performative this is. And y'all would straight be like, oh, goals. Y'all should be embarrassed. Look at this.
Standing of my own money.
My money is your money, and your money is your money. You're my full-blown responsibility from the bottom of your feet, the beautiful feet of yours, to the top of your head.
The game.
Taking care of you is an honor. Do whatever you want. Praises.
Okay.
Praises.
And dare I say this is a short king? Oh, how y'all standards go out the window. When they got some money. Oh, Lord. And I got a bone to pick with this nigga too again. Cause my husband is a short king, nigga, and you making the short kings look abusive and sad. I don't like this. Making the short kings have a bad name and a reputation. Fix it. All praises due.
Totally broke. I call brother back.
Okay, baby.
Come on, brother. Like I was saying, man, I put the wrong person in before showing that man at all, bro. Remember that.
Yadan became popular online partly because of the way he spoke about relationships. He was loud, confident, and often intentionally provocative. His videos regularly challenged men, especially men he believed were not doing enough financially for their wives or the mothers of their children.
If she's in a relationship with you and still struggling, she's single. A woman's softness has to be maintained. Her gentleness has to be maintained, even her respect. And you weak men think she's supposed to be feminine and respectful to a bum. How dare you? You men are so comfortable romanticizing a struggle, you lose yourselves and lose the woman. Ladies, If this man is unable to provide for you, you're still single. If he's unable to maintain you mentally and emotionally, you're still single. Stop allowing these men to play double dutch with your life. You're too valuable. Never forget who you are. All praises.
He would say things that immediately started arguments online.
Date them all, 4 or 5 at a time, until you can find a man that shows up for you the way you need it. Stop settling. Children come from you. You birth nations.
Here we go. Mother Queen Goddess Earth telling women, be out here, do what you want to do. You can have a whole phase. You got to explore to see what that's qualified. He got y'all game book.
Yeah, and that's that bullshit.
He got y'all's playbook and y'all's game book. He running game on you with your own game.
And that's that bullshit.
Don't y'all be out here talking about, oh yeah, keep you a roster, keep you a rotation. You gotta explore. May the best man win. He scoped that out. Cause y'all so damn goofy that y'all put everything out on social media. So all this nigga gotta do is scroll TikTok and he gonna pick up all the hot takes and man, the terms, the lingo, and be like, aha. Then they're gonna be like Braxton from the Jamie Foxx show. All right, so women are the prize. Okay, I'm gonna put that down. Women need a rotation in a roster of different men. That went crazy in the algorithm. What else? Goofy as hell. And this right here is some slick reverse psychology if you really peep the game. He's telling y'all, hey, date around, do this. You gotta see which man's best for you, this, and the third. That is, in my opinion, a way to make you not do that and just choose him. Because now in your mind, he is the best man for the job, because if he were not, he wouldn't encourage me to go out there and explore. That must mean that he is so confident in what he can provide and what he has to offer that he wants you to go out there and see that them other niggas don't compare. And women can be so simple-minded when it comes to shit like that you don't see the play. You don't even know that that's reverse psychology. I'm going to tell her, go out there and do this. And that's going to make her look at me like, no, I want to stay right here with you. I don't need to. Because for you to be so confident in what you can do to where you're going to send me outside to the streets and explore different niggas who don't measure up, that must mean and speak so much more about you. So now I'm going to stay right here. Can I be your third sister wife? Got the bitch. All praises due, because God told me to tell you to have a roster. Because God told me to tell you to go out there, explore different men, and you're going to come right back to me because you're going to see that I am the God seed. You're going to see that I am the Almighty.
There she is. Any press?
Only matter of time. We're gonna need backup on this.
I know just who to call.
Your whole family works in the field. 2 Secret Service agents, a U.S. Marshal, a Fed, and now a DOJ analyst. What your dinner table conversations must be like.
I'm needed back at the office. We'd have to have dinner together to know.
I am being brought in on a U.S. Marshal incident by my mother.
You're late.
I was at Logan's.
I'd like to meet this mystery boyfriend. Not a chance.
You'd probably polygraph me in the driveway. How do I get Mom to take my job seriously?
How do I get Dad to trust me with mine?
This isn't a party you crashed. You're protecting the president's daughter. I go where she goes. In board shorts?
The Almighty. I am the Yada of faking king. Man, throw some God in it. Throw some God in it, see what happens. We should not be this basic. Thank you, Rajay. It says these Yada all praises due lightweight cupcake dummies. We know this is all an attention grab. More money, views, and BS MFs giving her the attention Grammy. said, Rajay, I'm not done. This is going to be a marathon dope discussion because although I'm calling out his goofy peg leg ass, I gotta also turn the spotlight back to this chick. Cause I'm sorry, senses, and I don't want to hear shit about victim blaming, victim shaming. Fuck all of that, because it is shit like this
Fuck all that.
that perpetuates the disaster, the destruction of our relationships, of our families, of our communities. She was in on this shit, so I gotta call it out. Okay, I gotta call it out, and like Rajay is saying. And somebody said earlier in the super chat, I do feel like this is a play on his wife's end as well. Although nobody deserves to get, their ass beat. I'm not condoning that. I'm not even faulting her for leaving. Like, no, you should have been left. Okay? So I'm not even going that route with it. I'm just saying we still have to place some responsibility on her as well. Because let's not make it seem like she was not in on the plot. She was not in on finessing y'all ass too.
These weak men don't even stand a chance. Love yourself above all things. Date every single man that you have interest in until you find a man that can maintain you on all levels, financially, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, that knows how to lead you, but also knows when to fall back and be led. A real man ain't afraid of putting his woman in position. Ladies, love yourselves, and men, you gotta do better. All praises.
One of his biggest talking points was money.
Don't send her a good morning text. Send her some money. She's working full time. She's exhausted. And the only person she's ever had to depend on is herself. Don't send her some roses. She'll like it, but send her to the spa. She's been on her feet all month trying to make 2 ends meet. You can't tell me you love her if you're not giving her money.
They know how simple, how materialistic, how superficial a lot of women are. And they plot and play on that shit. They also know how broke you are. And they play on that shit as well. If you peep game on Yada, a faking king, he keeps bringing up money because he knows that is the root to your vagina. It's all y'all talk about on social media. Like I said, y'all give these guys the playbook. Y'all give these guys the playbook to run game on your ass. And you don't even see it. Or maybe you do, but you just so desperate for a daddy, or you so desperate for a Santa Claus that you overlook it, that you play blind, deaf, and dumb. But P Gang, he keeps going back to money because every day, all day on social media, Escobar, or Escobaz, I don't know, but give me a second. But every day on social media, all you hear women complain about is being broke. Not having no man to help them, not having no provider. So what do? Oh, I play up into that. I'm gonna tell them, oh yeah, get them some money. They work hard, they struggling. She been on her feet all day. She a single mother. Go and save her. Go and rescue her. She a single woman. She ain't got no kids. But what you can do is give her the same amount of money as if she did have some kids, because that's what a grown man does. Ladies, stop fucking with these men who ain't trying to give you no ends. And y'all eat it up. Gobble, gobble. Suck, suck. He keeps bringing up the very things that y'all always tell a man that all he's good for, which is money. Running elite game on y'all ass. Mm-hmm. With y'all's own words.
So hell did.
Have a rotation. Date as many men as you want to. Do this, do that. Yo, give her some money. Pay her bills. You ain't got to know her. You just dating her, but pay her whole mortgage for the whole year. Esco says, a bigger fraud, Yada or Derrick Jackson?
Both of them are big ass frauds.
I would say, in this case, Yada. Because he beating bitches' asses. I ain't heard about Derek putting his hands on nobody. He was fucking bitches.
More savings, more convenience, more rewards. Join today to save 10 cents per gallon on your first fill, 20 cents per gallon on the second, 30 cents per gallon on the third, and enjoy every day.
Fucking bitches, okay? And that's not excusable either. But being a bitch ass and fucking a bitch, I mean, hey, if I had to choose a lesser of two evils, would I want to get my ass beat or cheated on? Probably just cheat on me, baby. Don't dot my eye. I need my face. You know what I'm saying? So hey, I'm gonna chalk it up to Yada, okay? In my opinion, right? Yada out here chipping teeth and shit. I don't got time. You know how much my teeth cost? So yeah, we gotta protect that. Please, I'm a female. That's a female. Yeah, I'm a female. Don't put your hands on me. The fuck? So yeah, that's a bigger fraud because he out here talking about how, excuse me, y'all. He out here talking about how, you know, a woman might as well be single if she's struggling, and a woman might as well still be single if you're not doing this and you're not doing that, and whole time you giving a woman the biggest struggle. Abuse, nigga? I would, listen, and maybe I'm just a different breed of woman. I don't fucking know. But I would rather deal with a broke man than to deal with an abusive man. Anytime. Every day I'm going to choose the broke man. I'll give it him. Because he ain't going to beat my ass. You know, and he trying, okay? We can make that work. And you can be broke and then build yourself up. That's cool. I'm going to go that way. Okay, we all got a starting point. I go with the broke nigga. But somebody beat my ass. Oh no. Because that only evolves. You know, that only progresses. It start off with him choking you up the damn wall. Then it progressed to him, you know, body slamming you between the damn refrigerator. Then it turned into him decking you in your forehead, knocking your brains out, shooting you. I don't got time for no abuse, bitch. I don't. Okay, give me the brokey. Not the boxer. No. So I'm going to go with Yada for 1,000, please. And to me, he's the worst type of female finesser because he's spitting all this game like he just treats women so well. You know, I cherish you, I honor you, I take care of you. You know, you are so delicate, you're so soft, you deserve this and the third, but he beating your ass as hard as a boxer. I beg to differ. I think the fuck not. So he the worst type because he'll get you reeled in because he know how to talk real sweet to you. And then he gonna be bop, bop, bop. No, I ain't got time. You got me fucked up. Let's continue.
Because when a man loves a woman, he removes her worries without her asking him to do it. Because a woman that's been on her own for so long and provided for herself, she doesn't know how to ask a man for anything. And if you ask her, does she need something, and she says no, do it anyways. All praise.
Yadan claimed that he paid Queen Yada $250,000 every year simply for being a stay-at-home mother and paid her $150,000 for every childbirth.
I pay my wife $150,000 every time she gets pregnant. I also make her nutritional meals, give her massages, and hire any assistance that she needs. You don't have to be wealthy to provide for a woman 100%. You just have to be willing.
He said she did not use that money to pay household bills and could save it, invest it, or spend it however she wanted. He also said she received shopping money, vacations, and household help, while having access to his businesses and accounts. He portrayed himself as the best living husband in the world. His message was simple: if a woman was giving birth to your children and taking care of your home, then according to him, a man should be financially rewarding her for it. A lot of women liked it. Yadan also made videos arguing that disrespecting the mother of your child was almost like a mental illness.
For you to disrespect the mother of your child is a mental illness. This woman loved you enough to get pregnant, went through the pain of giving birth, had to suffer postpartum depression, and then you don't show up. It's a mental illness. It was fun when it was fun. Now that you have to
Then
have
you get the
responsibilities,
whole
now that you have to
black and
provide,
white.
now that you have to worry about something more than you don't show up.
And you beat her ass though. Like, can we not skip over that? You getting on men for y'all, you ain't did this, you ain't did that. She gave birth. She a goddess mother queen. Nigga, you beating bitch's ass though. Like, yeah, I don't got $100,000. I don't. I ain't got it. You know, but I also ain't got no hands for her either. Lord have mercy. And once again, ladies, I need y'all to peep game on what he's doing. He's showing you this what I got. You want to be on the team?
It's a mental illness to look at a woman give birth, to see the pain she goes through, and still betray her.
It's a mental illness to see a woman give birth, see the pain that she goes through, and deck her in the eye. Nigga.
Exactly.
Still don't want to provide for her or show up? Man, y'all mentally sick ladies, leave them. I don't care if you're currently pregnant or married. If these men can watch you go through pain and still not show up, they hate you. Leave them now.
Mom-daughter beach getaway? With Expedia, you can bundle and save on your flight, hotel, and car. Meaning fewer decisions and more quality time. Cheers to that. Expedia, the one place you go to go places.
Leave them now. All praises.
Another phrase
Well, I'm glad she took your advice. All praises.
connected to him became very popular. His money was their money, but her money was her money. It was the kind of message many women online loved hearing, and Yadan knew how to deliver it. He would post Queen Yada, show affection toward her, and speak about how women should be provided for at any given opportunity. Many of his videos sounded almost designed to frustrate men while winning over women.
Let's pause. This is why I cannot give her too much sympathy. Although I do feel bad because no woman deserves to have their man or any man put their hands on her. But look at how she's going along with the script. And like I said, I don't be wanting to hear all of that. Oh, you know, it's different. Women can be abused and, you know, still not do this and still not leave. I feel you. But in this particular instance, in my humble opinion, she was going because not only was she getting some kind of compensation or kickback, but she was also building her own brand into it, if that makes any sense. So even with her, I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna save it for the end. I'll save it for the end because I got more clips. But look how she's going into.
His money was their money, but her money was her money. It was the kind of message many women.
Look, you're always right in my eyes. Of course he is, because he always talking about how men need to give bitches a whole bunch of money that they don't deserve. Of course, he's always right in your eyes when he's telling you that you are a prize and you're perfect and you're worth it because God, girl.
Online loved hearing, and Yadan knew how to deliver it.
And again, very performative. Got a camera in her face. Rented a helicopter for 2 hours. Probably just 30 seconds. Oh, I just need this footage real quick, babe. And she in on it. No shade. But like, let's really peep the game at what we're seeing.
He would post Queen Yada, show affection toward her, and speak about how women should be provided for at any given opportunity. Many of his videos sounded almost designed to frustrate men while winning over women. Queen Yada would sometimes appear right there with him, laughing, agreeing, and supporting what he was saying.
Listen, ladies, if he wants to talk about love, loyalty, trust, tell him let's sit down and talk about these irrevocable trusts, okay? Because what's a marriage certificate? If he really loves you, make him put his love on paper for you, okay? So that car that he has for you, that house, those jewelries, those life insurance policies cannot be revoked when you guys decide to split ways. Okay, we are not going out bad like our mothers and grandmothers did, chasing behind our emotion. No. And yes, you will be the beneficiary, and there is a trustee that manages that irrevocable trust. But let's say that trustee starts moving sideways or whatever the case might be, you can go to the court and petition to have that trustee removed. Okay, we're not playing no games with our time. Okay, if he really loves you, make him invest in you and put it on paper. If mommy and daddy didn't tell you, of course,
all praises to all praises to.
And see, that type of shit right there is what got me side-eyeing her.
Scammer number one, scammer number two.
And I already know the backlash that type of shit can receive. But I would not be real if I did not tell y'all exactly how I feel. And my discernment be elite most of the time. It was all good. You out here popping your game. You out here spitting your shit like, oh yeah, I would not be surprised if, number one, they're in on a scheme together.
Mm-hmm.
Or she's just trying to separate her brand so she can build another one on her own.
Yep.
I don't know. But at the end of the day, I still stand by.
And here's my opinion of it. This woman is trying to come up the same way Janaea Jackson did. I said what I said.
The fact that I do believe she should have left him. Okay? So I'm not negating it. I'm not overlooking the abuse and making it seem like, oh no, girl, you should have stayed there. You've been getting your ass beat. You might as well continue. No, it's not what I'm saying. But what I am saying is, it's mighty fishy how everything is like being hard launched. Like it's given that it's a segue into a bigger master plan.
Yep.
Of a business arena.
She trying to come on like Janaea Jackson.
I hope that makes sense. But that's just kind of the energy behind it. Like the energy behind what she is doing is like a rollout. It's not given that I was a battered woman and I need privacy. No, this is given I was a battered woman. Let me capitalize off this shit.
Straight up.
Because I'm tired of getting my ass beat. Nigga, don't you know I can take all of this shit and make my own? I don't need you. So for you to be out here putting your hands on me, X, Y, Z, 1, 2, and 3, nigga, you got the right one on the wrong day. That's just, it's giving rollout. I mean, am I off base? Put a 2 in it. No, not a 2. We only use that for the audio. Put a 8 in the chat if you feel like this is a rollout for something. Put a 7 in the chat if it's like, no, I just feel like she's finally speaking her truth. You know, she just exposing her piece, this, that, and the third. Big shout out to MVP Lydell coming through with the 50. All right, got the salutes in the chat for MVP Lydell. It says, when he said he gives his wife $250,000 per child, I was through with him almost 10 years ago. Well,
don't miss the biggest NFL moments. Watch every game, every Sunday, all in one place with NFL Sunday Ticket.
Well, did he say $250 for each child? Or did he just say he gives that to her as a salary and then it's $100,000 per child? Something like that. But either way, it's some bullshit. Okay, y'all see where I'm going. So y'all feel how I'm feeling. That makes me feel better because, like I said, when you're this authentic and this real about shit that could be controversial or could be a touchy subject matter, it can make you feel kind of out of place or awkward, like, damn, I'm a black sheep. Here I go once again telling my honest opinion to a fault. But it makes me feel better that I'm not alone in my assumption. I really do feel like this is a rollout. Because, in my opinion, if you are truly a battered woman and like this is not something that you're just trying to capitalize off of, you would want to go and hide. You would want to take, a few months off, maybe even a whole year off, just to kind of gather your thoughts and get your grips on life again. Like, you're starting over after 8 years. Like, that's a big thing. That's a lot. That could be overwhelming. So for you to do what I'm getting ready to show y'all that she's doing, oh no, it's giving hard launch, it's giving rollout, and that's just my opinion. Okay. But yeah, a lot of you fellas were just like Lydell, to where you saw right through this shit. It was like, man, please. You give her what? And I want to also clear this up. I'm not saying that a woman does not deserve to be pampered or to be catered to, especially after giving birth and things of that nature. I'm not saying that you don't deserve a man to pour into you. But it reaches a point to where it's like, okay, you doing way too much. This is clearly a finesse move. This is clearly a pandering type to get women to buy into you, to sell them something, whatever that may be. It may be a product. It may be a service. It may be some dick. Who knows? But at any rate, Lydell, a lot of us, can peep game on guys when they are telling women what they quote unquote need to hear, even if it's on the extreme end. Like, please. Like, this is extreme. I would have let him ride if he said, yeah, after your woman gives birth, go ahead and take her out on a nice vacation, or, pamper her, set her up with a massage. I can see that. But $250,000. What? You know what? Let me just be quiet.
That public image became part of his brand. Some people believed all of this was simply a way to get attention.
It was.
The majority of women did not understand what he may have been doing to them.
Now, this is where I'm getting ready to get real trill. All right? And again, thank you so much, Lydell. You're the real MVP. This is where I'm getting ready to get real trill. I do not mean to victim shame or victim blame or anything of that sort. However, I have got to be authentic. I have got to be transparent. I have got to be true to my true opinions and feelings. And what I am seeing, like I already alluded to, is a rollout, a hard launch to something bigger and better.
That's what it is.
Business endeavor.
She trying to come up
When I look at
off of her husband.
I see a bitch ass nigga who thinks that money is the end all be all.
Yep.
Who thinks that he can finesse women out of whatever.
Yep.
And put his hands on them and utilize them to his own benefit and selfish gain.
Yep.
And I also see a woman that was cool with some shit until she was smacked.
Okay with it get down.
Until maybe she felt like she can get a bigger bag or whatever the case may have been. Because according to her, she had been going through all of this. So, how is it that right after you decide to leave, you have, different things that you're posting on social media that are kind of leading into the whole narrative of having a product, having a service to sell? I'm very skeptical about it. Once again, she does not deserve to have any man or anybody for that matter to put their hands on her. It's just the surrounding details. It's giving marketing. It's giving business.
Yep.
It's giving money.
It's giving hustle.
Level up. Leave that nigga behind you. You can do bigger and better things without him.
That's what it's giving.
It's giving trauma bonds.
Yep.
We already know. And can I go here? And I'm so sorry about it. Oh, I hate being real sometimes. I'm so sorry about it. But
Art thou good to go?
The legendary Club Citgo app offers magical savings on gas and so much more. Fuel up at Citgo, and you're good to go.
Even on my antidepressant, I wasn't making enough progress and still hiding my depression.
Sometimes. I'm so sorry about it, but she has been in close proximity to one of the biggest female finessers of all time. She was able to bear witness to how to finesse women, to what gets women going, how to get the most money. Like she was up close and personal with this shit. So, in my opinion, after getting tired of the bullshit, I'm tired of you putting your hands on me. I'm tired of you cheating on me. Who knows what the nigga was doing? He gives bitch ass nigga. Like I said, anytime a guy has to always floss his money and what he got in your face, yeah, trash. Okay? No. Abusive man, insecure man, that's one and the same to me. You name it. So, already bitch ass nigga. So she got tired of dealing with a bitch ass dude. And so now, in my opinion, this is her way of getting rid of him and capitalizing on her own. Yep. I already got the sauce. I already got the game. I know what to say to get women reeled in. I know what to do to make women feel emotionally and financially invested and interested. And like I said, the men already be warning us about the play. Yeah, it's a grip. The men already be seeing the play before it's made. Exactly. We just don't want to take heed to it because, again, that don't make me feel good. That's not catering and pandering to me. That's too real. And now, in my opinion, y'all are going to get your female equivalent to the damn yada.
Basically.
Oh, a lot of women maybe dealt with abuse. A lot of women could probably relate to sticking by a man, trying to make a marriage work for the sake of the kids. So let me play into that. Just my opinion, y'all. It is what it is. I don't give a fuck.
Ladies, men that pander prey on your inability to be accountable. Hear me out.
Oh, talk to
Listen,
him.
this whole yada awakening thing coming out, finding out that he be beating his woman is not surprising. As men, we be telling y'all, these guys that get on the internet and tell y'all can do no wrong, and a man should be paying 100% of your bills. If he can't do X, Y, and Z, he's not a real man. You need to leave. Ladies, your feelings matter over anything. Blah, blah, blah. These are the worst dudes. We be telling y'all this. And y'all will sit there and tell us we haters, we lame, there's men out there that'll do it, we brokies, whatever. But these guys prey on your inability to be accountable because you only want somebody to pander to you, and this is man or female. But listen, you only want somebody to pander to you when you don't want to be accountable, right? That's the whole thing. So y'all can sit here and dodge accountability and do things like when you break up, you put everything on your ex. You can continue to do that, but you're going to get the same result because you don't want to be accountable for your part and how relationships fall apart. You don't want to be accountable for the unhealthy dynamics that you partake in. You just don't want to be accountable. So then you run and flock to these guys like a Derek Jackson, a Yada Awakening, and all these other pander bears out here. Like, come on, man.
Ladies, I also want to warn you as a woman. Watch out for these women too. Don't get all sucked up into somebody's trauma bonding story. Cause like I said, she was in on that shit too. She was playing on your head top too. Getting you to spend your hard-earned money, whatever the case may be. So be careful of these women pandering to you as well.
All right, peace. So I been knew Yada was a fraud. Yada Awakening. I knew he was a fraud from the first day he showed up on the internet. I've been told y'all all the frauds. So you have to understand this, right? It's called profit from pain. Profit from pain. Women are the poster child of romanticism. Romanticism is a sickness. and you use pandering in order to exploit that romanticism that they live in. All right? So, let me tell you something. I could change my whole content, and I promise you I could do it better than him. I could change my whole content and just pander to you because you like emotional connections over consistency.
Talk to him.
He cooking. And see, that's my thing as well. If I really was about just getting to the dollar, don't y'all know women are the easiest consumers and customers to target?
They are.
Because like he said,
They are.
we already be knowing. And I'm a woman, so it'd be way more easy for me.
We're older now, but also younger than we'll ever be. I'm not actually having sex with you, okay?
Oh my God.
Show up to the party. You think you're the fresh?
We already be knowing. And I'm a woman, so it'd be way more easy for me. I'm a woman, so you're going to automatically have your guard let down when it comes to me. You're going to think that I'm cute, like, oh, hey, sis, okay. And so if I'm able to come through and tell you, oh, yeah, girl, fuck these niggas, you the prize, you the queen, you don't need them, you a strong, independent boss chick, come to my retreat. We going to Aruba for our retreat, sign up. Give me your $3,000. We're going to have a wellness retreat. Fuck these niggas wellness retreat. Amen. And guess what, sis? Don't forget to hit my TikTok shop and grab you some cute outfits for our Aruba trip. You going to eat that up. I'm going to tell you, yeah, I've been with some ain't shit niggas. And all they did was dog me out. All they did was play games, run game on me. Enough is enough. We know our worth now. We done with that. They beneath us. Now we gonna take our power back. Instead of them niggas fucking us, we gonna fuck these niggas. Yeah! Instead of them running through us, we gonna run on them. Yeah! And just clean up.
Silly.
Clean up all the money. Oh, you want access to this wig?
Silly.
Hit my TikTok shop. You want access to this outfit? Hit my TikTok shop. Hit my Amazon store. You want these press-ons? Hit my TikTok shop. And clean up every time. All you gotta do is target the women. So when y'all come over here talking about, oh, she just about her dollar, this, that, and the third, bitch, what? Ain't nothing but men over here. Men are the most logical creatures. They're going to think 5-10 times before they give you a damn dollar. Hold on, what this bitch on? What this nigga talking about?
Exactly.
Oh, okay, he cool.
What
We're
you
here
talking
20.
about? Exactly.
But women, all you got is 5 minutes, 5 seconds.
Women
Girl,
cannot
oh, where
accept
my money
a
at?
situation
Yeah, girl.
to save their lives.
And if you don't pay with a damn super chat or a cash out, you're going to pay for the book. You're going to pay for the retreat. You're going to pay for the conference. You're going to pay for the seminar. You're going to pay me in views. Girl, y'all just so silly. You're going to buy my outfit. Buy my press on. You're going to do everything. You're going to buy my hair oil. What else you going to buy, sis? The easiest target. but I'm the hustler. Bitch, please. I'm working backwards like a motherfucker.
You like the aesthetics of life. Vacations, tall, dark, six-pack. You like all the romanticism of life. This is why it's easy to pimp women who are into romanticism.
And that's all the women.
Yep.
That's 95% women. 95%, if I had to put a percentage on it, 95% of the women out there, y'all love romanticizing life.
Yep.
Romanticizing yourself.
Yep.
Being delusional to a damn fault.
Mm-hmm. That's women too.
And so, yeah, you can play on that and rack up. And then, like I keep on saying, y'all push our playbook on social media. So all I gotta do is regurgitate that shit.
Damn right.
Yeah, have a roster.
Looking at
if you ask a woman, $10 million or the man of your dreams, And the man of your dreams could be anywhere you desire. Ask a woman, $10 million or the man of your dreams. Ask a woman, if I gave you $50,000 right now, what would you do with it? Ask those two questions, and this will exploit the romanticism, the aesthetics of life. You understand? Is what this class of women are in love with. All right. So it really is romantic. So this romanticism is when a woman falls in love inside of her own mind. It is she falls in love through romance novels. She falls in love through romantic movies. You understand? Like, she say things like power couple. She say things like dream job, dream vacation. She say things like the perfect relationship. All right, the perfect date. Those are words that women who are trapped in romanticism use. And if you hear them use those terms, they are trapped in deep romanticism. All right? And people like Yada, they are gold standards for pandering to that type of romanticism. And I know exactly how to do it. I got the formula. I got the formula to know how to do it. And I'll write a whole ebook. And I will eat through that romanticism, and I'll make a lot of money. Do you understand? The people that tell them the truth, they don't like it. They really like the emotional high that romanticism gives them. I bet knew Yada was a fraud. Peace.
A lot of men knew.
Hell yeah, I was one of them.
I'ma say something nobody won't say. Fuck Yada White. Oh, fuck that bitch.
Oh.
They be with these niggas 10, 12
Talk to-
motherfucking years.
Talk to him, brother.
These niggas lie.
Talk to
Scam
him.
black people, and they sit there propped up beside them. Oh, money, money, money. Then all of a sudden when they can't fuck her.
General actually doesn't have to think about it.
No.
But we found out she's pretty thrifty.
He right though. He knows you full of shit.
Oh, money, money, money. Then all of a sudden when they can't fuck her.
Well, damn, he's upset. Anybody that even believes in these fake relationships, perfect, influential relationships, is just a gullible person. Y'all not dealing with reality. All these dudes is getting caught for a reason because they be lying. They do shit to try to coddle women. They try to gaffle people. That's all it is. It's manipulation. And that's why real people who pay attention and know that, we don't even pay that shit no mind, bro. Because we know it's fake. Come on, bro. Half these dudes' videos be nothing but the grass is greener on this side ass videos. They don't never talk about nothing that's relatable, nothing that's really real, relatable to you. They just tell y'all what y'all want to hear, and then y'all start getting these fake ass expectations on people in real life. And they always get exposed. I mean, I feel homie a little bit, but he a little bit too mad for me. Like, why the fuck is he that mad, though? Like, come on, bro, it's wilding out. Therapy, my nigga, it does wonders. It does wonders.
But did he lie?
Hell no, he ain't
You know what
lying.
I'm saying? Like, did he lie? He like, man, fuck that bitch. Like, she was in on it, helping him scam, helping him get this, get
Yep.
that. It was benefiting her. She stayed
Yep.
silent. She played into the role.
Like I said earlier, scammer number 1 and scammer number 2. It's probably gonna be some more come out. I'm gonna go ahead and end this here. Enjoy the rest of y'all's day. I'll see y'all later. Peace.